Gavin concerned.
Yeah. Asked me, how you feeling? Called me this morning to see how I was feeling. I told him, I said, woke up, my eyes crusted over, my nasal cavities are all inflamed.
And you really think it was the caustic material they were using to clean the concrete?
Yeah, it hit me yesterday. It hit everybody. Actually hit Chloe. In fact, Chloe said he used the same stuff at his house, and the guy that used that particular material told him not to come home for 3 days.
Yeah, we did the cement staining stuff, and the preparation for the cement staining is pretty much the worst part of it. He said, stay out of the house, release...
What kind of staining?
Cement staining.
Cement. All right.
Like the pond.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You know what
okay. No, I got it. I understand.
But he said to stay out at least 3 days, and the animals at least stay out 4 to 5 days, because it could affect them differently. Not the way of animals up here, but he was just saying.
Where's it? Didn't you send me a PDF file? That what the chemicals were, John?
Yeah, I printed it out. It's in my bag. You don't see it. I'm going to take it to the lawyer after work.
I found it. Who are you going to take it to? You going to the Frankels?
Yeah.
I think they do stuff like that.
They do. Injury at work.
Sniff and fall.
Very nice.
So what did Gavin say when he asked you about it? Are they actually all worried about the hazmat?
They're being very subtle about it. They're just going, you feel okay? You know, it's probably that cold you have. That's probably what it was. No, cold didn't make me dizzy. It didn't make me puke.
This product name, Big Orange E. Industrial solvent degreaser. Emergency telephone numbers, composition, hazards, identification. Acute effects. Skin may cause skin irritation, may cause allergic reaction in certain individuals. Prolonged or repeated contact may dry skin or cause irritation. Causes eye irritation if you get it in there. Inhalation. No known effects of this product resulting from inhalation.
And further down under inhalation, it says, if you have a reaction, get out to fresh air.
If inhaled, remove to fresh air. If irritation persists, get medical attention. If you drink it, do not induce vomiting unless directed to do so by personnel. Seems like you'd almost do that just out of...
automatically.
Yeah. Hey, I swallowed Big Orange E. My first inclination is to vomit. Says here on the back not to.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling a little tense.
It's a coming on me.
Let's see. Flashpoint. 148 degrees Fahrenheit. Flammability. Combustible. Fire hazard. Cool, closed containers exposed to fire with water. Firefighting procedures use dry chemical or CO2. Firefighters should wear appropriate protective equipment. Well, yeah, it's on fire.
And it's a chemical.
Handling, storage. I don't see anything on here that really says it's that caustic.
No, I just had a bad reaction to it. I mean, everybody had a little reaction. I just had the worst.
Well, initially when you passed this off to me, you said you got stuff they're using. They're not even supposed to be used inside. This doesn't say that.
No, it doesn't. I just had a real bad reaction to it. That's all. It just says...
But you told me that you read up on it and said you couldn't use it inside. This says you can.
It says if you get a reaction to it, get out or get medical assistance.
Okay.
David Henry told me to go sit at my desk.
Which I think was the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
You look ill.
You look
flush.
I am flush.
Why don't you go sit down at your desk for a while?
That's right.
Dude, that's where the fumes are getting me. And actually, the office area is just on the opposite side of your wall.
I think that's probably what got me the worst.
Well, and they also weren't using the exhaust fan until David went out there. We've already had 2 people lose their noses. Do you have an exhaust fan? Yeah, it's in the truck.
That's exactly what they said. Yes, we have one. He's in the truck.
We always bring safety.
Meanwhile, they're dressed head to toe in hazmat suits. Oh, we're fine.
Gavin.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Working. Why do you have to talk about this?
What?
It's an internal issue.
Yes. For now. Until JD gets a hold of the dogs.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What?
What?
You don't think that because there was There were no safety precautions put in place that JD shouldn't seek some type of compensation?
There were supposed to be some safety things.
There were,
Yeah.
but there weren't.
Well, and I understand.
I appreciate the fact them bringing the safety fan, but you have to bring it all the way in. Just the appearance doesn't get the work done.
And I understand that. We can discuss things off the air.
We can, but we don't.
And I've checked in with JD on a regular basis to see how he's doing.
Well, that's what most people do.
That was very nice. Thank you, Gavin.
You welcome.
Did Gavin ever say he was sorry?
Yes, he actually did, yes.
Okay, because you can use that in court.
No, will you shut up? No, I did not say that, JD. What
Yes,
I
you
said.
did. You stopped me in the hall last night. You said, I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, I know.
heard that.
Yeah, I said I'm really, really sorry that this incident occurred. I didn't say I'm sorry that we did this.
Well, this incident occurred. That's still admission of guilt.
Oh, God.
You can't
Russ,
say...
I swear, man, just
Calm. You calm.
Well, what do you want? Russ,
Gavin.
seriously, we can discuss this off the air. There are certain things that don't have to make the airwaves.
Well, like what?
I don't know what can and what cannot, but clearly this is a cannot.
How do you know?
Because this is exactly what you do. You bring something on the air, it inflames, just like last week with Luddy. All of a sudden, he wants $45,000 or a new vehicle. Just like today, JD's getting in his thoughts. Maybe I can sue.
This was JD's idea.
Yeah.
Because I got a whiff of it. I didn't feel well. I decided I'd just eat one for the company. JD's a little more myopic.
Well,
So why are you mad at me? JD's the one that's going to sue you. Crawl up his ass.
JD?
Oh, that's right. You got to be nice to him. Otherwise, he's going to take you to court.
No, I just... I don't think this is a cause for a lawsuit at this point.
Okay, well, what should happen?
Well,
And you don't know if he's going to have any long-term effects. When I came in yesterday, he was walking outside to get some air. His entire head was puffed up.
And mesothelioma takes years to develop.
Can you get that from this?
Probably.
Wow.
I'm doomed.
Let's see what else it says on here. Physical state liquid. The product is stable. Avoid contact with strong oxidizers, excessive heat, sparks or open flame, reactive with acids. Weren't they using muriatic acid to strip the floors?
they were using something to strip the floors.
Yeah, probably muriatic acid.
We cannot confirm nor deny whether.
Well, I'm sure the Frankels will go in and do a thorough examination. And if we find out there was muriatic acid in there with a big orange E, that's a cocktail for cash. What's the matter, John? What?
Nothing. It's funny to me. I didn't die, but we'll be wealthy soon.
You want to settle out of court, Gavin?
No, I want to discuss this off the air.
Why do you want to do it off the air?
Because there's no reason to do it on the air.
There's no reason to do it off the air.
Sure there is. I'm not talking terms. One, I don't have that power. B, I have to get the CBS lawyers involved.
Okay. How do you think they're going to react when they find out that you're blowing caustic materials through this building?
Probably not. They're probably not going to react well.
All right. Why wouldn't there be some type of safeguards put in this building? Shut up, Trey.
Sorry.
Well, clearly there should have been in that aspect. And as soon as we found out about it, we took care of it.
Yeah. We're also going to call OSHA.
No, don't call OSHA. Ooh.
That's one of their biggest violations. That's why when we have explosions, we always have... What do we have?
Oh, safety measures.
Yeah, we institute safety measures when there are explosions, so we don't get in Dutch with OSHA. You can't blow stuff like that into the air and just expect everybody to be okay without coughing up some cash.
I understand
Can
that.
you imagine this happened at American Airlines headquarters and they would have just gone, go get some fresh air and go back to work?
Yeah.
No, they would have cleared the
You
building.
look like you've ingested too many contaminants. Why don't you go sit at your desk? Right there at Contaminant Central. What is this link you sent me there?
It's the Contact Us page for OSHA
Oh, good.
and the U.S. Department of Labor.
Oh, yeah, we got to tell them. Just in case OSHA don't spread the word. Here's a complaint form we can print out for you, John.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all the help.
Before sending us your question, please check the OSHA website. First, answers to many of your questions can be found on the website. Let me click on that. What would be the subchapter? Poisoning your employees?
Yeah. Improper ventilation.
Asbestos. What would that actually be? Airborne contaminants?
Yeah.
Go back up to the A's. Abatement is, I'll click on this. It's an acute infectious disease caused by spore-forming bacterium called Bacillus anthracis. We'll tell you got anthrax.
Okay. The more money? Well,
yeah.
good.
Receiving heightened attention because it's used as a biological warfare agent.
I didn't know that. And found all kinds of stuff on the website.
So when you fill this out, tell them your company came out at you with anthrax.
And then when you complained, they told you go back and sit in your anthrax.
Yeah, they did. Exactly what they told me.
Did David Henry really tell you to go back and sit at your desk and just relax?
He said, go outside, get some fresh air. And
then come back into this air.
Come back into this air.
So once you feel better, go back to ground zero.
All right. Also, Gavin's not making anybody his friend today.
What happened now?
He, you know how Ludwig from the Stars got his truck stolen last week during the broadcast, the hockey show broadcast?
Yes.
Gavin got Luddy a rental car until he gets the truck thing worked out.
Very nice. Well, that's nice of him.
Oh, no.
Who wants to hear Luddy's voicemail?
I do.
All right, here it is.
Hey, Gavin. Lutz. It's about Tuesday morning around 10, 11 o'clock or so. Hey, I know Russ was kind of jumping in my corner about getting a vehicle from the station and all the stuff that happened with my vehicle last week. And I appreciate the offer, but what in the am I going to do with a Mini Cooper? I mean...
I love this company.
Thank God Yugos aren't available anymore.
Gavin, what was the reason for a Mini Cooper?
For some reason, I had trouble finding a rental car, and this is the only one going through CBS that I was allowed to allocate toward him until he found a new vehicle.
You couldn't get a Vespa?
I got him a vehicle. This is the kind of thanks I get. I get him a vehicle, and this is the thanks I get.
I would like to see Luddy on a scooter, though.
Yeah.
Luddy's got a motorcycle license.
Yeah.
Why did he get him a Vespa?
I wanted to get him a vehicle, and I wanted to rush because I know I was under deadline because of you. So therefore, I rushed. This is where I could get to him as quick as possible.
Doesn't sound like he wants to keep it.
Well, I got him a vehicle.
Okay.
Gavin, Lutz. It's about Tuesday morning around 10, 11 o'clock or so. Hey, I know Russ was kind of jumping in my corner about getting a vehicle from the station and all the stuff that happened with my vehicle last week. And I appreciate the offer, but what in the am I going to do with a Mini Cooper? I mean...
I want a picture of him in it if he ever gets it.
And it's sitting here in my driveway. I can't even take one of my dogs for a ride in this thing, much less me get in it. Maybe when I get my new truck, I can put it in the bed of it and I'll take it around for a ride or something like that. In the first place, I'm like...
I just imagine that car rolling up in the driveway. Letty sees it and actually slugs it.
Hey, I got bugs in my yard, you know? I think Jeff Korn from D&M helped Gavin
do this.
Find this. I don't know if Jeff did this on purpose.
Wouldn't think he would.
Jeff knows that Luddy is a large feller.
Yeah.
And he's not going to really enjoy, well, especially since as long as I've known Luddy for 10 or 12 years, he's always had a pickup.
Yeah, big. So
he needs stuff to carry around his golf clubs, his hockey gear. He's not going to be able to do that in his Mini Cooper.
I must go surfing, Dad. I'm going to put it in the bed of it, and I'll take it around for a ride or something like that. And the first place I'm going to take it is dump it in your f***ing lawn.
So much for being thankful.
Driveway. I can't even take one of my dogs for a ride in this thing, much less me get in it. Maybe when I get my new truck, I can put it in the bed of it, and I'll take it around for a ride or something like that. And the first place I'm going to take it is dump it in your f***ing lawn, or I'm going to stick it in your mailbox or something like that.
Giving Cash to see his face when he first looked up and saw that. Yeah. Well, bugs. He had bugs. Big old roach.
When Gavin gave me this voicemail, Gavin was incredulous. Well, it took the time and trouble and just the man hours to find something. They found something they could get for free.
Yeah, of course. Of course they. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure CBS has an account with one of the major rental companies.
We can get one of the lease returns from D&M.
They got a ton of them.
And yeah, we've got even
trucks,
me at the auto shop. We've got a deal we work, I think, with Enterprise. Mm-hmm. So we can get vehicles. They just didn't want to cough up any dough.
Right.
Which, as it plays out, works well, since they're going to be giving most of it to JD.
Been a great day all the way around for Gavin, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I can put it in the bed of it, and I'll take it around for a ride or something like that. And the first place I'm going to take it is dump it in your f***ing lawn, or I'm going to stick it in your mailbox or something like that. So, again, I appreciate the offer, but, I don't know. I don't know if you went to the ATM machine to buy this thing, but anyway, give me a call back if you would. I'll be around most of the day, so I can't wait to see you.
End of message.
Ominous.
You going to try and get him something else, or are you going to just leave the Mini Cooper over there?
Well, clearly he was thankless for what I got him. He can fit into a Mini Cooper.
I've seen big guys in them. It's just the embarrassment of being seen.
Well, I'm sorry for the embarrassment. Technically, I don't think I would have had to do anything, but I went out of my way.
His truck was stolen during one of our radio station broadcasts. He was at work. It was a station event. There was no security provided.
And I took the added extra time to get him a rental car.
And you thought he would enjoy the Cooper.
Well, that's what I get in return. I get him a rental car. He's not satisfied, so now he says he's going to beat me up. That doesn't make any sense.
It does to him.
Well, exactly.
Well, it does to me.
Makes sense to everyone except me.
Well, you take a 6'3" Cro-Magnon man who's already twisted because he's lost his cave truck, then you give him a Mini Cooper.
You found the smallest thing on the road you could possibly find, short of a Vespa.
Couldn't find one of those smart cars?
It's too expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
And they're also in high demand.
Yeah, there's a 2-year wait.
Is there not a big demand for Coopers?
Well, they've been out long enough that everyone, they've got...
Anybody that wanted one,
yeah,
has gotten one. How much money do you think you'll sue the company for, John?
I don't know how bad this is going to get.
And you owe me an apology.
For what?
All of this is a direct result of your green cloth of prosperity. You got it last week.
Wait a minute, I'm dying of some lung disease. How would that help me?
You're not dying. You didn't inhale that crap long enough. You just got enough to get some money.
Okay. Well, you're right then. You're absolutely correct.
Did you do what the instructions said? You put how much money you wanted on the cloth and mailed it back to the Apostle Don Stewart?
I did that, yes.
You already mailed it back?
Uh-huh. The next day, you're supposed to sleep with it one night in your wallet and send it back the next day. I put it in the mail the next day.
When was that?
That would have been Saturday. I got it on Friday.
And then you sucked all the fumes down on, what is today, Tuesday?
Monday.
Yeah. Yesterday.
That's right.
So it was just as soon as the mail got it to the Apostle Don Stewart.
That is so right.
Son of a bitch, I'm getting one.
I never thought of that. 2 days later, I'm rich.
Oh, I bet when you get the cloth back, you're going to be able to settle this for a nice chunk of cash.
Yeah.
What do you guys when you put on the card, when you mailed it back, how much money did you say you wanted?
I put down $10 million.
Gavin.
What?
It's going to be a bad one.
No, it's not. We're going to... JD, it'll be fine.
It's going to have to be $10 million. That's already been dictated.
Jesus said so.
It's not going to be $10 million.
All right, fine. When Jesus crawls up your ass, don't say anything to any of us.
Jesus loves me.
I don't know.
God.
At least not as much as JD right now.
Maybe you can get a prayer cloth, some type of defense prayer cloth.
No, JD and I can sit off air and talk about this.
The cloth of poverty.
Hold on before we need to break, Flo.
Man, the timing is amazing. Did you say that, though? Saturday went in. They probably got there Monday, and they've been doing this Orange E stuff for 4 or 5 days before that. But that's the day they forgot to put the fan in. Man.
Things are in motion, man.
That's amazing.
Have you actually talked to a doctor yet?
I've talked to Venegas briefly, and I'm going to see another doctor tomorrow morning.
What are they going to do?
Basically, they say not antibiotics, a dose pack, and probably a shot.
A Z-pack?
Yeah, Z-pack.
Antibiotics for some type of caustic material that you inhaled?
Well, then we're going to have to see what the real damage is. That's just to get the swelling. I'm still swollen. My eyes are still watery, itchy. I woke up this morning, they were glazed over.
You look hideous.
I know, I feel hideous.
You look like 10 million.
I feel like 10 million.
Looks like you do a survey, show JD's face, and have a bunch of people assign how much money this face is worth.
How much money would you take to have to look like this?
That's about right.
Gavin walks in. Are you okay? Yeah, Gavin, I'm fine, except for the fact that I'm dying and my face is bloated and I can't see through my eyes.
And he actually said, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
That's right, you heard that?
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to testify.
That's okay.
Because that's an admission of guilt, and he could say, I'm sorry you don't feel well.
No.
I'm sorry that things have happened in some sort of non-committal fashion. But you can't say, I'm sorry this happened.
That's exactly what he said, word for word.
First thing they tell you in a car accident, you plow into somebody, you never get out and say, I'm sorry.
Nope.
You go, what the hell's wrong with you? We need a break? Yeah. All right.
Done about it.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We don't know what's next, but we do know it'll be good. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Ready, Daniel?
Yeah.
All right. Get it up.
Right now, traffic is brought to us by Chicken Express and also brought to us by Lowe's in Mansfield. Letting you know about that situation there. 287 northbound at Broad Street. That is actually closed due to an overturned truck. Right now, the delay is at 45 minutes to get through there, and officials are hoping to have it opened back up here in about the next 9 minutes. We'll see if that happens. In Dallas, 635 eastbound at Preston Road, you have an accident in the HOV and the left lane. And that right now, the backup is to Webb Chapel. In Balch Springs, 635 southbound at Seagoville Road, the two left lanes are closed due to a crash. And in Mesquite, 635 southbound, the ramp to I-30 eastbound, there's an accident there. There's your first check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. All right, isolated storms again this evening. 60 should be the low, into the 70s tomorrow. We are at 72 now at Live 105.3.
What was the, is it Andy Rooney?
Yeah.
Is this new audio?
Honestly, no, I mean, it's not new because it was on Imus's show back when he was on MSNBC.
All right.
So it's over a year and a half old.
Where is it?
It's in my daily audio file just under Andy Rooney.
All right. Hold on.
So Rooney was on with Don Imus. Okay.
Talking about
Race.
The presidential race?
No. Like ethnicity.
Oh, all right. I get lost. What am I looking for?
My flash, daily audio, Andy Rooney.
All right. Andy Rooney. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Smart.
I object every time I hear the words African American, you know? I don't know why we have got...
I mean, it's the first thing he said.
He said he objects every time he hears the word African American.
Because people always say that when one walks into the room.
Well, sometimes, Andy, yes. It's the correct thing to say.
Man, I ain't helping you with this.
This had to be before the... Well, obviously it was.
Before the Rutgers?
Yeah, because, Don Imus would have clicked him off in a half second.
Smart.
I object every time I hear the words African American, you know?
Man, I'm with you.
I don't know why we have gotten caught with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Wow, I just sound so committed to that statement.
He sounds a little lost. Man, I don't know where he's going with this. How can I be non-committal? I'll just back away from this one.
That's a good idea.
Smart.
I object every time I hear the words African American, you know? I don't know why we have gotten caught with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I'm an Irish American.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What should I say? Just black, right?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with black.
I don't either. I don't understand why he's got Andy Rooney on.
Obviously, that's not what they were discussing to begin with, because Andy Rooney is not an expert. But they smart.
I object every time I hear the words African American, you know? I don't know why we have gotten caught with that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean,
I sure would like to be somewhere else.
I just sound totally detached from this conversation.
Like he was reading something else or doing something else, and Rooney has interrupted him at this moment. Yeah, whatever you say.
I really don't like African Americans. I can't stand them. You know what?
I'm an Irish American.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What should I say? Just black, right?
Well, I don't think...
Because I've already been through all the other lists. I'm tired of the faces.
No. What should I say?
What should I say?
Oh, why bring this up? Why do this? Why further to this?
What should I say? Black? Where else are you going to go with that?
But that's a stupid... This is a ridiculous conversation. Let's talk about something, you old wrinkled-up man.
I don't either.
I mean, I'm an Irish American.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What should I say? Just black, right? Hold on. What'd you just send me, Dan?
It's an Andy Rooney clip.
I have that. This is the video.
Yeah, the video.
Okay. Yeah, I want to watch Imus.
A little more context for you.
Smart.
I object every time I hear the words African.
Yeah, this is on MSNBC, so this was long before the Rutgers.
Is it just picture him?
It's right now the shots on Imus. He's sitting there with his hat.
Cowboy hat.
Man, how would you describe that coat, Dan?
Hideous?
Okay. Almost looks like a Western duster.
Yeah.
He wears those a lot. He wears those quite
Why would you wear that in a studio?
Well, why wear a hat and a kerchief? Because he's a nut.
American, you know? I don't know why we have gotten caught with that.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Does it react?
Imus is staring off into nothing, blinking his eyes. Man, what the hell is he talking about? Lean around and watch this.
All right.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I'm not.
Hold on. Back it up. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I don't either. I can't stand these players. All right. You can just tell. For whatever reason, it won't let me run it back. Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I'm an Irish American.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What should I say? Just black, right?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with black.
I don't either.
Growing up, it's funny how we're...
I mean, it's hard for me to keep track because they change. You know, it's colored, and then it's brother, and
yes. from time to time.
African American.
Yes. And black, African American, all those things work.
And speaking of colored, I have a clip for after this one if you like.
Okay.
Stupid celebrities.
All right. What a festive day.
Yes,
we got plenty of audio, and JD's got 10 million coming.
It's got to be appropriate. The word Negro is a perfectly good word. It's a strong word. And
oh, my God. How come we didn't hear about this when it first came out?
Because it's Andy Rooney.
That's
the guy's in his I don't know how old this clip is, but he's been in his 80s probably for 30 years. But Imus's face hasn't changed since the beginning of this clip. It's just staring straight at the mic.
He was not going to listen.
Man,
sure show do something.
Where the hell is it going with this? He doesn't like the word African American, but he thinks Negro is good.
It's your show. Get a hold of
Man, cheese and crackers. What the hell's wrong with this fat bastard?
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I'm an Irish American.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What should I say? Just black, right?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with black.
I don't either.
Growing up, it's funny how words get to be appropriate. The word Negro is a perfectly good word. It's a strong word and a good word. I don't see anything wrong.
Yeah, man, I don't know what all this stinks about.
You're about to.
Andy Rooney's an advocate of going back and using the word Negro.
Yeah, he's sort of a wordsmith. He really gets into that stuff, and I guess he just figured that was the strong word.
Man, you had a great word. Why would you get rid of it?
Well, African American, I don't get.
It takes too long to say that. Plus, something about saying Negro just makes me happy.
I just don't know why Don Imus doesn't take control here and go, I don't really want to discuss this anymore.
Well, obviously, this was before the Rutgers thing, so Imus hadn't had his run-in. But you can tell he doesn't know where Rooney's going with this and doesn't really know what to ask. I don't like African American, the word. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Why did I have you on again? I can't remember.
Hang on. Back it up.
Growing up, it's funny how words get to be appropriate. The word Negro is a perfectly good word. It's a strong word and a good word. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't. Mostly, it's not necessary to identify anyone by.
Well, it helps in certain instances.
No.
For the most part, I stay away from it.
Yeah, it's a very good idea.
I don't even talk to black people anymore. Can't even throw out a compliment without somebody crawling up your ass.
Really a compliment, Don.
What?
It wasn't really a compliment what you said.
I said one team was cute.
You did say one team was cute, but then
Man, not all people of all colors are hot. There are plenty of, ugly white people.
Oh, you certainly are. Absolutely. But
so just because I pointed out somebody from a race were ugly?
Well, you didn't really call them ugly. You used a different word.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but you used a word that was kind of derogatory.
Well,
now you with the
earned me $20 million.
Well, you do have a point.
Wonder how much I could get if I use it again.
No, I wouldn't try it twice. You're running out of channels.
Is that it with the Andy Rooney?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no backlash on that. Well, he wasn't using it sparingly. I mean, obviously the word is still in use. You got the United Negro College Fund. You got the NAACP. It's still in place.
Yes,
there's some heritage that goes along with it.
It's not derogatory at all, but it's just funny to hear it.
But you can tell Imus has no interest in any part of this conversation. What should I say? Should I say black? Is it okay? But if I use the other one, do I just have to mouth it? Huh?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Let me try it again.
You're on TV.
Oh, yeah. God. Well, I guess it's also the John Deere channel. Well, they can't catch me on one of them.
No. And
What?
I think anyone else would have gotten their ass crawled up, but Andy Rooney is so old and so eccentric that I think people just he gets a hall pass.
Well, there wasn't really anything to jump his ass about. It's like I said, they still use the word, and we decided that it's a little more friendly to say black.
Exactly. That's what they like to be called, I believe. African Americans are blacks. Don't.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Nothing.
Well, it sounds like you run some type of survey.
No, I'm not. That's what I understand to be the case.
Which is what?
Nothing. I'm not saying it again.
Oh, come on. You got $10 million coming from the company?
Oh, that's right.
All right, Dan, what's the audio you got?
It's a clip from Access Hollywood on my flash drive.
Okay.
Maria Menounos is interviewing Lindsay Lohan, and the first question she asks her is about the election.
Okay, so this is a recent clip.
Yes.
All right.
And I know you were a really big Obama supporter, so tell me what that night meant for you.
It was really exciting. It was such it's an amazing feeling. It's our first, co-president, so that's
I missed it. It's our first what? What'd she say?
We're just all gone absolutely retarded.
Yes.
It's our first, co-president, so that's
our first colored president?
Yeah.
That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, heard it that time.
Along with every other place I saw it online. Yeah.
It's an amazing feeling. It's our first, co-president, so that's
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not colored anymore?
No.
She's not even that aware.
Yeah, she didn't stop and they go, oh, I'm sorry, I meant...
what's the term?
Black. Huh? Black. Is there one behind me? Huh?
No.
What are you trying to tell me?
That's the word. It's black.
Behind me?
No. Black and then president.
What about him? We did what? She slipped it in. It's
yeah.
There was nothing else that could fit in there the way that she used it. It's got to be good.
It was it's an amazing feeling. It's our first, co-president, so that's I'm so thrilled to be a part of, the country while that's going on.
Why didn't the Menudo chick ask her,
what did you just say?
And every time somebody throws out anything that's even borderline racist, and no, they don't get called on it, I'm just sitting in his house going, man, what the hell is going on?
And it actually makes you wonder, because in interview situations like this, it's an entertainment reporter with a celebrity. They stop and start those. You and JD know that. She could have stopped and said,
gone, hey,
do you want to rephrase?
I get that tape from you.
Yeah. You stop. Let's start this again. Maybe you don't call him colored this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a sheet with choices?
No. Just black.
What?
Black.
Where?
No. That was in the eye shift.
Oh, was
it? Gazing around the room.
Where?
And she...
The bank.
Again. It's what?
I'm sorry. Went off into the blacks in the bank deal. You had the 911 call.
Oh, all right. She doesn't say anything hateful.
No.
It's just ignorant.
And she's...
We had the black chick call yesterday after we played the clip of Ralph Nader calling, or asking Obama if he was going to be Uncle Sam or Uncle Tom. Even the black people aren't offended.
She wasn't mad about that.
And so all of a sudden, I've had to turn into a black activist to wise you people up.
Well, and she basically took the angle that you've said before when it comes to calling people names. Don't be it, don't get called it. That's kind of the angle she was taking as far as the Uncle Tom reference to Obama by Ralph Nader.
Well, she had no issue with the fact that it was Nader saying it. If you had Sharpton or anybody else that
allowed
that's black, then you can get away with it.
Maybe what Trey said is right, which is she's young and she didn't really understand what Uncle Tom is. And I'm going to quit giving you sound bites.
What is an Uncle Tom?
I'm not sure. I don't really know. Never studied it.
Guess.
I don't have an idea.
All right. I explained what it was yesterday.
Yes. I'm not going to give it to you, though, on soundbite. You have enough of me saying stupid things.
Man, you got $10 million. Got a brother a break. You're going to sue the company for blowing anthrax through the ventilator system?
Yes.
You should come to work tomorrow with a breather, respirator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get one of those. I mean, I'm sure one will be supplied by my lawyer or my doctor.
I think it'd be better if it was supplied by your doctor.
And my lawyer will tell my doctor to do it.
Yeah.
Wear it non-stop tomorrow.
All the way around everywhere.
If you can, wheel it around on a cart behind you.
Get an oxygen bottle in it. Oh, this would be good.
Just go into Gavin's office with the damn thing on. Hold on. Luke.
He called me first thing this morning. How you feeling,
Gavin
buddy?
did?
Yeah. How you feeling, buddy?
David Henry call you?
David Henry is not calling.
See, David Henry obviously isn't as buffoonish as we thought. You don't call, you don't check, and you certainly don't say, I'm sorry, because that's an admission of guilt.
I think David ever said he was sorry. Gavin definitely did.
No, David tried to play it off. This really is no issue. Go sit back down at your desk. If it was dangerous, I wouldn't send you back down there where the anthrax is.
Meanwhile, I'll go back to my desk on the complete opposite end of the building.
And I'll leave early.
Gavin, I'll take a check.
How we doing, Chloe?
Break into.
All right. You ready to start news, Dan?
Yeah.
No other audio we need to get to?
Let's see here. Let me look. That's not what I had.
I hate to think that it's 4 o'clock and I'm out of stuff.
I have no. You know who Joe Scarborough is on the Morning Joe, MSNBC?
No.
He dropped the F-bomb the other day and didn't even know it. I have that. That's cut number 63 on my audio file. He was basically talking to somebody and just said it. In his head, he said F. But in the real world, he said the real word. It's believed, obviously.
What cut is it?
63.
Okay. This is on
MSNBC.
Well, again, it's satellite, it's cable. You can get away with that.
Oh, they
There's not going to be it's not going to be. Well, the reason they don't use that language on cable, CNN, whatever, is because you've got mainstream advertisers. They like to be on mainstream programming.
He apologized back and forth, but he's like, I didn't say it. And they all went, yeah, you did. He goes, no, I said the F. No, you didn't.
The nature of this campaign has really been this.
Is this the guy talking now?
Correct.
Joe Scarborough.
Steady nature of Barack Obama, the steady nature of David Axelrod. But these are good.
In what context does he use the F word?
He says basically.
He doesn't tie it into Obama.
No, not at all.
All right.
Ride. But these are good, decent, steady men that don't go around flipping people off or screaming F you at the top of their lungs.
You could have passed this off as Biden. 'Cause he almost sounds like
him. A little bit like him, man.
I've been around
really
Obama for 6 months. Not once have I heard him say F you to anybody.
He's talking about Obama's new chief of staff, Rahm Emanuel, and how he is a little gruff at times.
All right.
Barack Obama, the steady nature of David Axelrod. But these are good, decent, steady men that don't go around flipping people off or screaming F you at the top of their lungs. That Rahm Emanuel is going to have to become a...
Nobody stopped him?
No, nobody did. I think they hit a delay, I want to say, because there's a gap in the video, but I don't think they caught the F-bomb. So no, it had already gone past the 7 seconds when they hit the delay, because there's a jump in the video.
Why is it cable would have a delay if they don't have to worry about a fine from the FCC? And you got Fox has a civil suit now with the FCC because they don't have a delay.
I don't know. Maybe they just put it in
top of their lungs. That Rahm Emanuel that don't go around flipping people off or screaming F you at the top of their lungs. That Rahm Emanuel is going to have to become a member of the Obama campaign.
The chances are better that without the 7-second delay. But anyway.
Hold on, let me call a timeout.
Yeah, there you go.
If I actually said the word instead, did I say the word or did I say what Jay Corney said?
You meant to say the letter. But
what else did I say?
Just the big one.
How big?
It was the big one. The big one.
Was it just one?
Yes, it was just one.
Wasn't hyphenated?
No, it wasn't. Oh, you just
actually said the word instead. Did I say the word, or did I say what Jay Carney said?
You meant to say the letter, but we should clarify and apologize if everyone heard it that way.
Jay Carney had told a story earlier about a conversation.
Didn't use the word, but it was off air.
And, yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
Apologize, move on.
So I repeated, so great apologies if I said the word instead of the letter. My wife is going to kill me
Susan,
when I get home.
So sorry.
And if the anchors were really intelligent, you go, no, I think you just said the letter. Let's draw more attention to it. No, you said all of it. Nice big emphasis on the
Well, everybody reacted. There was a split screen when he was talking to somebody, and the old man goes, oh. He almost gets out of his chair and not like, I don't want to be here.
See, now, if it were me on the other side of that split screen, it would be me falling out of the chair from behind the desk laughing.
It was him.
You're effed.
F you fucks. Oh, you used the C word.
Cute. Down flipping people off or screaming you at the top of their lungs. Rahm Emanuel.
It loses a lot of its thrust being bleeped out. But yeah, he got the entire word out before they popped the delay on. Why is he using that analogy? Running around screaming F you at the top of... Did I say F?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. F you at the top of the lungs, flipping people off.
Because Rahm Emanuel is known to be very rough, very...
and he does that?
I know firsthand account, but there are people who say when they've gotten in heated debates, especially when Rahm Emanuel worked for Clinton, that he is when he wants to twist your arm, he's going to say, you're going to effing vote this way because I want you to, and not say please.
Oh, all right.
Don't go around flipping people off or screaming you at the top of their lungs. Rahm Emanuel is going to...
All right. Here's another question. You got a 7-second delay. Who was running it?
I can probably tell you exactly what happened. There's nobody that expected that to happen. And it's one of those moments like when I drop the C word. At first, you don't know if you hear it. Everybody's looking around going, did that just happen?
You got 7 seconds to, in your head, process the F word.
By the time 7 or 8 people looked at it and went, I think that happened, it was too late because they just missed it.
Yeah, it sounds like they hit the delay right after it cleared.
Yeah.
Well, and I think they installed the delay, if I remember, after the whole Imus deal. And then once they kicked Imus off, they may not be manning the switch. Like, hey,
where's that switch? Where's the switch?
Plug it in.
Oh my God.
That, or it could be that the guy manning that switch wasn't properly explained to how to operate it. Maybe in his mind he thought, I count to 7, then hit it. Not, you have 7 seconds to hit it.
6, 7, 9. Hit that button. We saved.
A lot of tension. Earned my check. We need a break.
For screaming you at the top of their lungs. That Rahm Emanuel is going to have to become a member of the Obama campaign.
And obviously, he could hear everybody sitting around him, even the split screen. People are laughing about something. Why wouldn't you stop and go, hey?
Is that a joke?
What?
Somebody tell a funny?
Yeah, chances are better that without...
Well, someone dropped the F word. Her?
Bitch, I'm tired of her anyway.
Is Imus back?
No.
7-second delay. But anyway.
Hold on, let me call a timeout.
Yeah, there you go.
If I actually said the word instead... Did I say the word, or did I say what Jay Carney said?
You meant to say the letter, but we should clarify and apologize if everyone heard it that way.
Let's clarify that he actually said. Okay?
Well, we stopped everything dead in its tracks. And
just play it out. No, I don't think he said the entire word.
But no, let's talk. Let's continue talking.
Jay Carney had told a story earlier about a conversation.
Didn't use the word, but it was off air.
You used the word.
But he was smart enough to do it off air. You, on the other hand,
you said it loud.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay,
apologize, move on.
So I repeated, great apologies if I said the word instead of the letter.
He still doesn't buy it.
Well, when I said the C word, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it until I heard it.
Well, none of us heard it. Because you had slipped it in so succinctly right in the middle of the sentence, and because it had Hillary Clinton in the context, it didn't flash on anybody.
I know.
It wasn't until we pulled the audio afterwards. It is.
Very clear, too. It's the one time I don't slur or stutter.
No one complained.
No. I don't. How do we find out? Somebody called in.
Weren't you screening the calls?
I was screening the calls, but it was one of those. I was in the middle of a phone call and was listening to the show in one ear.
So you missed it as well.
And it's like I thought I heard something, but wasn't sure. And then someone called in and said, I think JD may have said. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did we keep that?
We can find it, I think.
Why?
JD, why don't you save us about a half hour? Just say it again.
No, I'm not going to say it again.
Nobody called the first time.
I'm not going to say anything about Hillary being that. No. It wasn't that she was. The comment she was making was, I don't want to get close to it.
What do you care? She lost the race.
You still can't say that on the air.
You did.
I did. Don't repeat it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Need a break here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Coming to ya on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you got something. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man.
What were you doing during the break, John? Checking news stories? Breaking news?
No.
Audio from AP?
No.
CNN?
I wasn't, no.
What were you doing?
I was looking up online.
You're looking at buying crap.
Yeah. There's some really cool stuff I've been thinking about buying I just couldn't afford. But now I can.
You're not going to wait till the disposition on the trial?
It won't take too long. It's an open and shut case. I mean, it's pretty clear cut.
You're going to have to prove some type of long-term effects if you think you're going to get $10 million.
You never know. I mean, you never know what the effects are. I'll go and see the doctor tomorrow.
Why don't you do your shopping after hours?
Well, I guess I could. I just got excited about the $10 million coming in.
And perhaps not talk about it.
Why?
I don't know. It looks kind of suspicious if you haven't even filed anything yet and you're already shopping.
I'm not buying anything yet. I'm just looking around.
That's what he said.
It's exciting.
You haven't gotten the money yet. You're already shopping.
Yes.
Huh? All right. What's on your list?
I looked up, I've been looking at one of these for a while and didn't know how much they cost. Pioneer 60-inch, it's the 1080p Curo plasma television it's got 4 HDMIs in it. That's about $5,500.
Do you know what any of that means?
Sure. HDMI is the input and plasma is 1080p is progressive. Sure.
All right.
I'm looking at them.
Where did you price that? I don't think they're that much at Pigeon's place.
Star Power.
Never mind. Yeah, Star Power.
They actually it's an online thing only at Best Buy, as well as the Bose Lifestyle 48 series DVD entertainment system, also online at Best Buy. That's $4,000, but it goes with the plasma because they're all HDMI.
Okay.
The Canon, I've been looking at these for a while too. The Canon high def.
Are you seriously actually online during the breaks looking for crap to buy?
Yeah. Canon high def. You'll love one of these too.
The company really didn't shoot anthrax up your snoot.
No, but the chemicals and I got sick. This is $4,000. It's a camcorder. And really,
HD.
HD, of course. Mini DVD. And really, if I get the full $10 million, well, there'll be some taxes involved.
All right.
The Cirrus SR22 Turbo is an airplane. I've been looking at it forever. It's $260,000, but it comes with the Perspective GPS, which is the GPS system. It's an all glass cockpit and it's touchscreen. It's the coolest thing ever.
That's how much?
$260,000. Oh.
You still got money to burn?
Sure. Well, you're going to have maintenance. You're going to have tie down and insurance. So
that's if you get $10 million.
That's if I get the $10 million. We might settle for $5. I'll still have the money for the airplane.
You didn't breathe that stuff long enough to have any type of real damage. You got sick, you went outside, you yacked. They're not going to give you $10 million for that.
You don't know that. And
if I thought you were going to get any cash for that, I'd have gone in the other room where they're throwing out the caustic materials, and I went in there with a straw.
I was very ill, and we breathed it for 2 or 3 days last week, too. I just didn't get sick until now. It's cumulative effect.
You got sick one day because the guys working on the floor in the other part of the building weren't using the exhaust fan.
That's right.
Do you really think throwing up's worth $10 million?
I didn't just throw up. My face puffed up. I got all bloated. My eyes are all crusted.
Don't get me wrong.
Your face
puffed up because you're fat.
No, it's not. My face didn't burn. Shut up, you weasel. It puffed up more.
All right. By the time you go to court, your face better unpuff.
Well, I took pictures.
Did you really?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Again, I'm not against you. I'm just saying, I'm just playing little devil's advocate. Because honestly, I hope you get really, really sick and on the brink of death. Because then Chloe and I have actionable cause as well.
Yeah,
Did you guys get sick?
Yes.
Well, I did.
You didn't get sick. You came in here.
We all vomited together.
Yeah. 3 guys, 1 cup.
Between this and Alfie's detached retina, we're going to own this place.
How's Alfie going to sue us because his detached retina?
Because it happened here at work when you were throwing things at his head.
I think Alfie's probably going to sue me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Well, good. This will offset that cost.
And Dan's actually the one that hit him with the frozen fish.
You told me to. And I didn't buy the fish.
Yeah, JD bought the fish.
I didn't buy the fish.
I think you did.
No, I don't believe I bought the fish.
No, I think that day you bought the fish.
I didn't buy the fish.
Yeah, because you went to Carnival to buy all that stuff.
I didn't buy. No, actually, no.
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy the fish.
You bought the fish.
I didn't never buy the fish.
You bought the fish with cash. So we can't trace it. But you said it was you.
Alfie's got a detached retina, and you helped.
How's that prayer cloth of prosperity working out for you? If the Lord giveth.
Damn.
All right. Ready, Dan?
Yeah.
4:36. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Today is, of course, Tuesday, November 11th, 2008. Birthdays today. Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio turns 34. Calista Flockhart turns 44 and has done nothing recently. Demi Moore turns 46. Possible queen of the Cougars. Ian Marsh turns 52. He, of course, from Human League. Jonathan Winters turns 83. Have you seen him in anything recently? Because I haven't.
He was on Mork and Mindy.
Well, if that qualifies. I think he's done other things since then. I just wanted to, like,
no, I don't think so.
Yachts, maybe. George S. Patton, today's his birthday. He passed away back in 1945. President Bush is unhappy. The conversation between him and President-elect Barack Obama has been cast as a trade-off between Bush signing a second stimulus package in exchange for congressional passage of the Colombia Free Trade Deal. Obama asked Bush to help the sagging auto industry during their private meeting in the White House on Monday, this according to senior aides to both men.
So he's pissed at Obama or somebody in Obama's camp?
Well, it said senior aides to both men.
All right.
So he's got his own people as well.
Well, then it's Bush's own fault for saying anything to him about it. Because I know Obama said, I'd like for this to be something that you would push at the end of your administration. Don't wait for me. Bush said he'd be open to, he didn't really commit to anything. He said he'd just be open to looking at the numbers.
What's the big deal that this got out? Why is that?
Because, well, first of all, it's stupid all around because they say they're private meeting. It's not private if you have aides in there with you. If it's private, it's Obama and Bush, and let that be it. That way you know it's going to stay in there. And if it doesn't, then you know who tattled.
Or if the press corps was in there, you don't know what points they had access. And he just said it just to live with it. You only got a couple months to go. That's certainly not what anybody's going to think about you and your legacy.
Hopefully, I think probably as time goes on, his legacy will improve.
Jimmy Carter is the poster child for fixing your legacy.
Absolutely. And over the years, people will see the challenges that he...
Didn't Carter win a Nobel Peace Prize?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, if you think about it, though, that kind of makes sense. No one liked him when he was in office. It's once he was no longer in office, everyone's like, yeah, we like you now because you can't F anything up.
We love you right where you are.
Well, that's all he did. As soon as he got out of office, he turned into his own spin doctor to go back just so his legacy wasn't fraught with just F-ups.
He traveled around the world and apparently attempted to be sort of a Henry Kissinger and make peace among people.
Then he'd do his own analysis of the Bush administration. Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude won. Why don't you go back and look at 76 to 80? Take a look at the numbers.
I don't really like that. That's not a good time. It wasn't a good day.
Look at everything you did.
No, but look what I've done since.
Inflation rate was it double digits?
Yes.
Unemployment was almost double digits.
Lazy people.
You're giving away canals that ain't yours to give away.
Okay, that was a mistake.
And he wants to go back and focus on the Bush administration.
Mm-hmm.
We don't look at the past. Forward. Never retro. Always contemporary. Bush is screwing things up royally. 76 to 80 was just a blip.
Yeah, I was 8 years. I was only in there 4 to screw it up.
And, you know, people that think that Bush is going to be looked back on as the worst I've heard people use this phrase, the worst president in U.S. history. You not even watch the History Channel? I'm not even going to ask you to read.
Hillary Clinton said that. Those words exactly. Time will prove this is the worst president in history. That's what she said.
Time also proved with, Clinton is Bush inherited a recession that was starting on Clinton's watch. I mean, we've had 8 years of basically a recession. It just, we had a blip in about 03, 04, 05 where...
Well, and who knows how much of the economy has really been as a result of 9/11.
9/11, war...
Well, the war Bush did.
Yeah, we can't really push that one off on anybody else.
2 natural disasters. So he's, like JD said, he has been through a lot, and I do think over time and under further analysis, he's going to have a better light, especially right now.
Well, again, if you can go back and Jimmy Carter, what did he win a Nobel Peace Prize for? Staying out of office?
There's a new
Swear to God not to run again.
Well, I'm not going to run again.
This thing.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Very nice.
Do you know what he got it for?
I believe it was for his work in Haiti and bringing about a fair and democratic vote and stuff like that.
So he was able to help them out.
Well, but your expectations are so low. I mean, the Haitians were like, okay, we'll take whatever you offered.
Even Carter. Bring him over. I mean, things are really bad. Bring him over.
He gave us beer.
He lovely man.
And peanuts.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
The Bush administration is set to unveil a potentially extensive new program.
How the hell would Hillary think that Bush is going to be looked on as the worst president of all time? And why all of a sudden is Hillary trying to buddy up with time? Too late.
This is as the campaign started, she just kept saying, we have to get away from this. We have to get away from this administration. Time will prove this is the worst administration in our history. And that was setting up the stage for everything that followed.
Why is it nobody got up in her ugly, ugly, ugly puss and said, Jimmy Carter was a Democrat?
Because it was a Hillary rally. She just surrounded herself by people that love her.
Well, then bring it up in a debate. Did you say this? You and your ugly, ugly, ugly puss.
That's why you don't get to moderate debates.
And your husband had charged with impeachment.
Yeah, that was
plenty of presidents.
That was his own personal business. He didn't really screw the country up, Clinton.
No, he just disgraced the office.
Oh, like that's never happened before.
Sticking cigars in a fat chick's thing.
Like you wouldn't do that if you were in there. Maybe not a fat chick.
All the chicks would run around with their dresses.
Yeah.
All right, I got wrapped up. I really don't like using the delay on myself. And Dan's right. Anybody in that situation, you're going to abuse the power of that office.
If you can.
I'm president. All the chicks going to be running around with their skirts up, and all their clams going to look like Groucho. Everyone's going to have a cigar shoved in it.
But they're going to be hot.
Oh, in my administration?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there would be no fat chicks.
Fat, ugly chicks, and they were all that way. At least ones you got caught with were all that way.
I'm beyond my fat chick phase. That was the 70s. Which was right about the time Carter was in office.
Oh, my God. Now, you're blaming Carter.
See how much better your life got when he left office?
You're going to blame Carter for the fact that you screwed a fat chick?
Why not?
I guess you can, in retrospect.
We blame our presidents for everything else that's gone wrong. Why not that?
Why else would I choose a fat chick with a chipped tooth and a baby?
Because times were hard because of Carter.
Yeah, times were hard. I had to work at Wendy's. I was making $2.35 an hour. That's all I could do. The economy was an absolute pisser.
That's what they paid at Wendy's at the time.
The minimum wage would have been a lot more under somebody else's administration.
So this is
butt-tooth bastard.
Carter's fault.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. Look, this one you have to.
And there was he had promised when he was running for president national health care. Had there been national health care, she could have got that chipped tooth fixed and done something about that bibby.
No, this one you have to take on yourself.
I will not.
You chose to do it.
I had no options. I lived in Pleasant Grove. I'm making $2.35 an hour. I'm driving a beat-up Ford Courier.
That's because that was your.
That's because the economy.
No, that's where you grew up. That's the economy didn't put you in Pleasant Grove. Your parents did.
Jimmy Carter made me screw a fat chick.
When y'all would go on dates, did the baby come too?
I don't think we ever went on dates.
Oh, you just screwed?
Yeah. She seemed to like that. She was good with hand action.
Oh, God. I want to hear this.
It was a big loss when she left me for the tow truck driver. Oh, he's got a job. He's got a new tow truck. He's got a uniform. Whore.
Well, you didn't want her anyway. You moved on. I'm sure the very next chick was hot.
You're fat, you got a kid, and some of your teeth aren't intact. You really, really going to cop an attitude and leave me for a tow truck driver?
Apparently so.
You fat bitch. Try to see if you can find her during the break.
You're right. That's not exactly the caliber of woman that you like to be rejected by.
Yeah, and now I've got to live with that stigma forever that I had a fat chick with missing teeth and a baby leave me for a wrecker guy.
Well, again, a better job in a uniform.
That's not helping him,
She was
JD.
moving on up.
I had a uniform at Wendy's.
Okay. He had a uniform and he had flashing lights on his truck.
All right. Do we need a break?
2 minutes.
Go ahead, Dan.
The Bush administration is set to unveil a potentially extensive new program to modify mortgages and help at-risk homeowners and stabilize the battered real estate market. The plan centers on Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which between them own or back about $5 trillion in loans. The federal government took over the
Hang on a
firms.
second. Trey, when you go try and find her during the break, there's a name. See if you can find that. I can't remember her last name. Get on public data and look it up.
I think Debbie Fat Bitch is going to be hard to find.
Check under aliases.
All right, give it back.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay, put that in the search. That should narrow the results down.
Chip Tooth is a middle name?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, it'll come right up.
All right. What about Freddie and Fannie?
The Bush administration may unveil a plan, possibly tomorrow, a new program to modify those mortgages and help at-risk homeowners.
Isn't it amazing the numbers we throw around? We used to say billion, and that was a lot of money. Now it's $5 trillion.
That's what our debt is?
No. That's what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, between the two of them, own or back about $5 trillion in loans.
I wasn't paying attention.
We are still twisted off about who you had to screw when you were a young man.
Wouldn't that live with you?
Yeah, it would live with me. In fact, it'd eat me like a cancer.
With jagged teeth.
Wonder if I can sue the company for that.
Oh, my God. No. You can't sue the company because you screwed a fat chick with one tooth and a baby.
You want a break now?
Yes.
Damn. And see if you can find that tow truck driver.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right, Dan, let's go.
All right, this check of traffic is brought to us by Chicken Express in Dallas, 35 southbound at Industrial. You have an accident on the left shoulder. The backup is in Inwood, but it's also affecting everyone trying to get into the HOV lane. Over in Fort Worth, 35 southbound at Northside Drive. That action has been cleared, but traffic is still unwinding to Western Center Boulevard. And staying in Fort Worth, 820 northbound at Trinity Boulevard, you have an accident on the right shoulder. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. We have another chance of some showers this evening. Not maybe as bad as we had last night. 60 for the low, going to be mid-70s tomorrow. 74 now at Live 105.3.
What's a chick on line 11?
She thinks that Bush is definitely the worst president ever.
Yes, Michelle?
Hey, Bush sent his ambassador, whose name I can never think of. He sent him over to where he expected to find evidence of WMD materials being sent to Iraq. They never were found, and the ambassador notified him. The memos all got lost, and in retribution, his cronies ended up outing the ambassador's covert
What's she talking about?
She's talking about Joe Wilson and Valerie Plame, but Joe Wilson was never his ambassador. He was actually an ambassador under Clinton, and he sent him over to somewhere in Africa.
Hang on. How do you know all this?
From reading.
I haven't read any of this.
Well, it happened before the war started.
I think something like that would have hit the news.
I think it did, Russ.
I never got wind of it.
The memos all got lost. How do you know they ever existed?
Well, they admitted they were lost.
Who did?
The administration.
The Bush administration?
Yes.
Did they? We lose anything?
I'm sorry?
Huh?
Not really.
Oh, we didn't lose nothing. Sorry. Now, have you read about anybody but Bush? You haven't looked at anybody that preceded him?
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about Nixon.
But you like Carter?
I like Carter for what he did after he was out of office.
Well, I'm with you. What about, how old are you?
I'm 59.
Do you like LBJ? Yeah.
Your breath. Well, did you bring it up?
Oh, Lyndon.
Somebody begged it yesterday when we were talking about LBJ if you'd play the audio again of him ordering pants. I don't know if we still have it.
Do we?
I think it's on my flash drive under random clips, then under there's an LBJ audio folder.
All right. So you got this email yesterday?
Yeah, it was late in the show.
And you didn't think about looking for the audio before you asked me about it?
It just now occurred to me. It just popped in my head since LBJ came back up.
What do you think it's under, Trey?
Random audio, then there should be a folder that says LBJ.
Random clips?
Yes.
Okay. LBJ audio. LBJ and Hager?
Mm-hmm.
Cut 1 or 2?
Cut 1.
Okay.
Mr. Hager?
Yes, this is Joe Hager.
Joe,
this is Hager of Hager Slacks.
Yeah. Dallas Company.
Is your father the one that makes clothes?
Yes, sir. We're all together.
Y'all made me some real lightweight slacks that he just made up on his own, sent to me 3 or 4 months ago. It's kind of a light brown and a light green, rather soft green and soft brown.
Yes, sir.
And they're real lightweight. Now, I need about 6 pairs for summer wear.
Yes, sir.
I want a couple, maybe 3 of the light brown.
Why wouldn't he have somebody on his staff make this call?
It was a different time. LBJ wanted to tell him exactly what he wanted in the pants. He didn't want to delegate it. He just picked up the phone and said,
well, I don't want to know about his bunghole in his ball sack.
On kind of a almost powder color, like powder on a lady's face. Then there was some green, and then maybe some other light pair if you had a blue in that or black.
What's that thumping in the background? Is it penis?
Playing basketball.
No, it's just the recorder.
I'd have one blue and one black. I need about 6 pairs to wear around in the evening when I come in from work. And I need they're about a half an inch too tight in the waist.
Do you recall the exact size? I just wanted to be sure we get them right for you.
No, I don't know. You all just guessed at them, I think, son, but wouldn't you have the measurements there?
We'll find them for you.
I can send you a pair. I want them a half an inch larger in the waist than they were before, except I want 2 or 3 inches of stuff left back in there so I can take them up. I vary 10 to 15 pounds a month. So...
Imagine the phone call. President's online, too. He'd like to talk to you about his bunghole.
What? My weight varies about 10, 15 pounds a month because sometimes my penis goes off to Camp David without me.
Or leave me at least 2.5, 3 inches in the back where I can let them out or take them up, and make these a half inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least an inch longer. My money and my knife and everything.
My penis keeps stealing my cash.
Fall out. Wait just a minute.
Sorry.
What?
My penis needed something.
Half inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least an inch longer. My money and my knife and everything fall out. Wait just a minute.
Need to go outside. Take me outside. Got to go grunt.
Hello. Now, the pockets, when you sit down in the chair, the knife and your money comes out, so I needed at least another inch in the pockets. Yeah. Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang.
Here we go.
You know he's from Texas.
Yeah.
But take on a different persona if you're going to be the leader of the free world.
Clearly he didn't, because he would walk around showing it to everybody. He has no problem talking about it. He'll whip it out for you.
Money comes out, so I needed at least another inch in the pockets. Yeah. Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang is always a little too tight. So when you make them up, give me an inch that I can let out there, because they cut me. They're just like riding a wire fence. These are the best that I've had anywhere in the United States. But when I gain a little weight, they cut me under there. So leave me, you never do have much margin there. Let's see if you can't leave me about an inch from where the zipper ends, round under back to my bunghole.
When I first heard this, I went, that's a very good impression, but I'm sure the president never said those words. But this is real.
Why would you think that wouldn't come out of his head?
You just wouldn't think that would come out of a presidential...
He's shown heads of state, like you said 30 seconds ago. He showed heads of state his weenie just to
intimidate.
Yeah, to have that intimidation factor.
I guess he's the president talking about his...
When you make them up, give me an inch that I can let out there, because they cut me. They're just like riding a wire fence. These are the best that I've had anywhere in the United States. But when I gain a little weight, they cut me under there. So leave me, you never do have much margin there. Let's see if you can't leave me about an inch from where the zipper ends, round under back to my bunghole.
I wish we could make him president again.
So I can let it out there if I need to. Now, be sure you got the best zippers in them. These are good that I have.
My Peter's on the tear. Tried everything.
Yeah.
Wire, shock collars, National Guard. Give me a zipper that'll hold that thing in.
That may be tough. Some kind of a security lock on there?
Well, maybe stick like one of them Peter doors, so I ain't got to get up to let it out. Is there anything else on this clip, or have we hit it with the bunghole and his nuts hanging?
I think that's it. I don't remember.
And if you get those to me, I would sure be grateful.
Where would you like to send, please?
The White House.
That's where I live, sir. Me and it.
Where do you think?
Well, give him the freaking address.
Look it up.
Out there if I need to. Now, be sure you got the best zippers in them. These are good that I have. And if you get those to me, I would sure be grateful. Where would you like to send, please? The White House.
That's where I am, mister.
I'm on Pennsylvania Avenue someplace.
Big White House.
Yeah.
Lawn out front.
You know, when we look in one of the upper windows, you can see my weenie. He likes to look outside and likes to lay in the sun. All right. You ready to finish news, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do a legal ID at 5+?
Yes.
All right, 5:10. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. Hispanic activists are angry, but the Dallas City Council has made its decision on renaming Industrial Boulevard as part of the plans to rehabilitate the Trinity River Corridor. Hispanics have been seeking to honor labor leader Cesar Chavez by naming the street after him, but the City Council has chosen Riverfront Boulevard instead. Council members like Steve Salazar and Elba Garcia are angry because an informal poll taken earlier this year showed Hispanics strongly supported the Cesar Chavez Boulevard.
Okay, informal poll. Now, I can't remember, did the city actually ever promise? Because I know they narrowed it down to 3 or 4 different names, and online you could vote for those.
I don't think they ever promised.
All right, so what was the voting process for?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. We like your input, and then we're going to decide what we're going to decide. Let this go, really. The city of Dallas has got a lot of other things to worry about.
They asked for it.
Let this one go.
You put yourself in this position. You wanted input. You had people voting online. And I'm not sure, but I think they actually, not necessarily a promise, but they indicated they were going to go with whatever name got the most votes.
Why is it this big of a deal with everything else going on in town?
Because they asked for it.
It's a city street. We'll give you another one. We'll find you one. They even said that. We'll get you one.
They want that one.
I don't. It's already done. Let it go. You can get mad all you want.
And like Elba Garcia said, most Hispanics favored that. This is supposed to be a street for a new part of the city that everyone is going to enjoy, not just one faction.
Well, you've got different streets named after different people who had narrow agendas. MLK was a black activist. He got his own street.
I think he was more than a black activist. I think he was just, a
humanitarian.
Yeah.
Again, city of Dallas, they've got nobody to blame but everybody on that council for coming up with the idea of putting it online. Let's interact with the citizens and see what happens. Well, you screwed up.
We actually got an email about that earlier today. Russ, I think we all agree the Dallas City Council shouldn't have asked the community for suggestions to rename Industrial, but they did. And since Cesar Chavez had the most votes, the city should accept the fact that the people have spoken. Lesson learned.
And there's no other way to go with that. You asked for it.
Okay, we asked for your opinion.
You asked for the opinion, and you indicated that you were going to go with the popular vote, and you didn't. Why not? You don't like Hispanics?
No, we love Hispanics.
All right, so why can't we have the Cesar Romero Boulevard?
Because we were trying to represent what that area is going to be, and it's not just about Cesar
And you
don't
think a lot of Hispanics had to do with the construction of City of Dallas?
A lot of people.
Give us a road.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give you a road, and we're going to give you.
We want that one near the river, partial to it.
We're going to give you a road somewhere down near the farmer's market, which makes a lot more sense. God, it's just a road name. My Lord.
But that's the thing. Is like Russ said, the city council opened the door to this.
You know what they should have done?
Is they should have shut up.
Yeah.
Just name the damn thing, keep it to yourself, and don't tell anybody until the street signs are printed so you don't have any issues down the road.
Because if you don't want anyone's opinions, don't ask for them.
They should have taken the top 3 vote getters, put them on the ballot in November, let everyone vote on them, and then if Cesar Chavez won, dandy.
That's not worth a referendum.
It's not, but the problem is some of the the activist groups are saying that the people have, like that email said, the people have spoken. That it was decided upon by people of Dallas. No. An online poll on a website is not the same as a vote.
Well, and here's something else that I don't know if anybody else has brought up. You don't know that only people in Dallas voted online. You could have had Hispanic groups that posted something nationwide. Here's what we want. Cesar Chavez was a hero for us.
Go flood the vote.
So let's go this route.
Just, let's go.
So, yeah, you're right. You can't prove that all the votes came from the city of Dallas. On the reverse, City of Dallas should have never stuck it online. You got what you deserve.
Well, we screwed up. Okay, can we move on? Can we go fix the police department and the fire department and maybe, I don't know, the schools? Can we move on?
I think they're not going to turn this loose. They're not going to be happy with anything they get. Here's the reverse of the argument is, how do you turn this into a racial issue?
Because you obviously think that putting his name on it is going to make that area seem less nice, I guess. That's the only way you can turn it.
Had they gone with another proper name, Stanley Marcus, somebody black, anybody else, then you might have an argument. But they went for Riverfront, something innocuous.
Exactly.
Something you can market. Something you can sell. Something, I don't know if you could actually, it's like in San Antonio, the Riverwalk, you have different businesses that use the name Riverwalk. I don't know if you could actually get away with using Cesar Chavez's name.
Well, and then just explain that to us, and then let's move forward. Explain that, and then they can be mad all they want. It's not going to change. We're printing the signs.
That's okay.
Well, we're going to print the signs and put them up.
Makes no difference.
Why? Well, why are you upset then?
I'm not.
Well, you seemed upset a minute ago.
I decided to let it go.
What does that mean?
Put your signs up.
We're going to put them up tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't know how to paint. I got cash that a lot of those signs end up being painted over that say Cesar Chavez.
Absolutely.
And it's going to become cost prohibitive to continue to replace them. The city's finally going to give in and change it to Cesar Chavez just because they're running out of cash.
God.
Bet?
No, because as wacky as when you go off on one of these tears, 90% of the time you're right. That would just be absurd.
That's going to be, as soon as those signs are up, unless you stick them in near a sniper tower, they're going to get painted over.
Sniper tower at each side.
Well, you can't cover them with anything because people will still get it.
Yeah.
That.
You're probably right. At least some of them will. You'd think they would get tired of this.
Who?
Just the Hispanic leaders. They have other things to worry about. Seriously.
They want to honor one of their own.
Well, we're going to honor them. We're going to give you a street.
You're going to give me something at the farmer's market near the tomatoes.
Well,
and you're right. That's the problem. From their perspective, they're thinking, no. We want industrial. You're not giving it to us. You're just trying to placate us by giving us something on a street that hardly anyone ever goes to. It's like you getting the second option. We want the first option.
This is going to be a street we have to market nationwide as a place in Dallas. And Cesar Chavez makes it sound specifically, it's got some sort of Hispanic lean, and it doesn't.
Fine.
Okay, we're putting the signs up. In fact, they're being printed now. We're putting up 2 on every street corner.
Go right ahead.
Well, we certainly will. And they'll be up in about 2 weeks.
I wouldn't plant no grass or trees.
Why?
You ever heard of the word unkempt?
Yes.
I'll guarantee you within 24 hours, those signs start getting painted.
I would just hope by the time this is done, it'll be forgotten. It just happened yesterday, so we're still hearing about it.
When are they actually going to change the name? I know it's official now, but when are they actually going to start sticking the signs up?
Actually, that part I haven't heard as far as exact, signs go up this day.
Tonight.
As soon as it gets dark, that's going to become Cesar Chavez.
Well, that would be a shame, because that would make that area even look worse if you had a bunch of graffiti everywhere.
That's what's going to happen. How long before we need a break? Go ahead, Dan.
The external tank trouble that doomed the Space Shuttle Columbia was still causing concern for NASA on Sunday. Florida Today reported that new internal agency documents show the likelihood of a repeat has decreased dramatically, but
take the damn thing out and blow it up with nobody on it for a change.
But officials are still trying to reduce the consequence of pop-off foam insulation. There was another risk listed in the report. A spacewalking astronaut could tear his pressurized spacesuit. If that happens, of course, the astronaut would most likely die in minutes. They realized that he would probably die almost instantly.
I'm not going this route just to further this bit. Yes. If we can't launch a space shuttle and get foam,
I know,
to stick to it, how do you think we're going to be able to go to the moon?
We can certainly go to the moon.
We can't stick foam to metal.
Foam has come off of all these space shuttles. We didn't hear about it until there was an explosion, and they traced it back to the foam. Things come off. The G-forces are tremendous. Shut up, Dan.
So how do you think we're going to go to the moon?
We can certainly go. We've been to the moon. We know how to get there. We can get out.
We can't get out of the neighborhood. You got space shuttles blowing up within sight.
JD, do you want me to give a little help on this?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, why don't you step in, college boy?
On the Apollo missions, when you had that single form boosters below the capsule, you didn't need foam. You have to have foam with the space shuttle because of its shape, design, and you have to have those external fuel tanks and boosters. So when we go back and we start...
But we're going to have to institute a lot of the technology we have today to go to the moon, and we can't make it. Oh, we can't make it.
Well, first of all, we're talking about a very decrepit... You're talking about a plane that's supposed to be retired in the late 90s.
Doesn't make any difference. They've always had problems with things coming off.
Considering...
We had space shuttles blowing up back in the 80s. And it was a relatively new fleet back then. I think they were only 5 or 6 years old, and each one didn't go up every time, so each one didn't have as many miles on it.
You consider the fact we've been launching space shuttles for now 25 years, and we've only had 2 accidents. That's actually...
We can't keep parts stuck on it.
But we're not going to need those parts to go to the moon.
You get them in orbit. You send astronauts, people with massive training, send them out there with duct tape.
Yeah.
It's the Space Administration.
It works.
And duct tape is just the cure-all. And you're talking
it's all they had because there was no planning. There's no way we can send anything to the moon. We can't get anything to geosynchronous orbit without crap falling off.
Again, when we go to the moon, you're talking about a totally different design, and we're not going to need...
Okay, what kind of design is it?
And we're going back to that Apollo design where it's one single unit, and all the boosters and everything are below the
What kind of materials are they going to use?
Probably titanium.
Is that accurate? You making it up?
No. I mean, that's generally...
Generally what?
From what I've read, yeah, that's going to be the new material they use for... I can't remember if it's the Orion series. Anyways.
Because you don't know.
He's right.
He's right. What?
He's right. We can go to the moon. We've been to the moon, and that's a whole different... That space shuttle, the space shuttle is a completely different aircraft than what he's talking about.
But a lot of the technology we're going to use if we go to the moon,
which we will,
is going to be based on what we know now. We're not going to be able to use a lot of the Apollo designs because that's antiquated technology.
No, you take it all and you update it. You're right. You make brand new stuff.
We can't update our space shuttles.
No, those were made for a lifetime, and those should have been retired 10 years ago. No argument.
You had crap blowing off of them when they were new.
That was an O-ring that came apart. It wasn't the space shuttle. It was an O-ring that was made by a company.
It was an O-ring on the space shuttle?
Yes.
Okay.
It was on the fuel tank.
All right.
It went bad. It was badly designed. That was one piece that failed. And you're right. It was tragic. But we can do it. We can rebuild it, and we learn from our mistakes. And we still go back to the moon.
Thanks, Oscar Goldman.
Well, you're welcome. Just admit it. We've gone and we're going back.
I will not.
You will. Admit it.
Mm-mm. You the only one that got that one?
I got it. We rebuild. I know I got it.
We need a break?
Yeah.
Okay. We didn't go.
We went and we're going back. Period. Yeah, we are.
We didn't have the knowledge and the technology to go back in the 60s. It wasn't until 1974 where we actually were able to build that $6 million man.
Give up. Give up on you. God.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's like hanging out with your buddies each afternoon. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
Who's screaming at Gavin?
I can't tell. He's on the phone.
First thing you're going to have to do is lower your voice. First thing is, yes, there was an incident that happened, and we're trying to take care of it as best as we can. We're just getting details right now. I'm not going to cease it. Listen, I don't. So you don't want me to talk to John at all? You want me to cease talking to him completely?
I think I know what this is.
Who is? Well, I already know what it is. Who is that?
It's Scott Frankel.
Scott, I understand and love you. Love that you're a part of the station. I just think we...
Oh, what a finger in the hole to have one of your advertisers actually sue you.
Well, I found out they do this stuff.
Scott, it's not going to get to a deposition, hopefully. I mean, we could work this out. We have a great relationship. We can work this out. Everything I've said to, I guess, your client has been very nice.
So Gavin can't talk to you anymore about all the caustic materials that you inhaled.
I know, but I'm not trying to influence him in any way. Everything I've said to him has been very nice because, honestly, I care about him.
Do I?
Including he was sorry, which means he takes responsibility, which means I get $10 million.
Yeah, you can't apologize.
I understand. We have to see. We gave him what we felt was...
Is that really Frankel?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to get all the information. I'm trying to gather information right now.
What's it together? You're blowing toxic material through the building.
No,
JD sucks some of it up.
that's not confirmed whether or not we mixed it with acid or not. That is not confirmed. I'm trying to gather all the details.
You may actually get some cash.
So we already have doctors?
You're not going to get cash out of this cheap company.
Frankel's work on contingency.
That's true. Yeah, they push it through. It's out of my hands.
I have to get him on the phone. It's going to take some time. I promise you that we'll do this in a manner that is swift. We will talk this through. We will figure this out. I promise you. I care about my employees.
Why are you trying to kill them?
I care about my employees. That's why you let me sit in that desk all day.
I understand, and I'm not sure what future damages. I don't know if there's going to be damages. All I know. So basically, you're saying that I can no longer have any communication with him whatsoever.
Well, I'm going to sue him, too.
You can sue him for...
So he can't talk to me?
Oh, okay, but you're not lucky. You weren't here in the early part of the day where all the toxic fumes killed us.
He's talked to you. He's got you now.
It sounds like the dogs are hungry.
I promise you I will have our CBS corporate lawyers talk about this with you. I have to give them all the facts of the case. This isn't something that's in my hands right now. I understand serving papers. We don't have to do this yet. It's premature. This happened yesterday. We're figuring this out. I'm absolutely taking it seriously.
Legal representation with White. Car wrecks, criminal, divorce, and workers' comp. That's 1-800-CHE-DOG.
Cash.
All right, Dan, go ahead.
Damn, they're good.
Yeah.
Last month, undercover cops in Los Angeles arrested 2 baggage handlers at Los Angeles International Airport named Roman Jaime and Carlos Garcia after they learned the 2 had been stealing from passengers' luggage. Now, obviously, that's bad, but apparently at LAX, it's pretty common for baggage handlers to steal from the luggage. Since 2001, there have been more than 3,700 claims filed for items missing from luggage, including 645 digital cameras, 451 pieces of jewelry, 389 laptop computers, and more than $300 million in cash from 12 different countries. That's a hell of a take.
Why would you send that through check-in?
You have a lot of bags. A lot of people ship everything through check-in. I mean,
ship it through FedEx. Well, you have companies now that will actually come get your luggage. They'll ship it through a different carrier, so none of these luggage bag handlers touch any of your stuff.
I know.
And as a result, it's all insured.
I've only found out about that in the last few months, that those companies will come actually and do that for you. Ever since, really, it's got to be really popular now that almost all the airlines are charging. They're all charging for 2 bags. Some are even charging for 1.
But if you've got something that really
valuable
needs to be insured, then just call FedEx, UPS, do 2 or 3 day air, whatever your flight's going to be.
Digital camera, I want it with me.
And it's going to be delivered straight to your hotel room.
That's true.
And the crazy thing is some of this stuff that they're talking about is stuff that common sense, I've never put in my check-in luggage. I'll take it as a carry-on, digital camera, jewelry, laptop, cash.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you put cash in a suitcase where it's out of your control?
Because there's an expectation of some type of security, especially with the airports. You think, is that Big Stacy? Yes, boss.
If JD about to get $10 million, I'll my reparations.
You what?
My reparations.
For what?
For my lawsuit.
For what?
For racial intolerance.
Somebody ugly to you?
JD.
Oh.
It's never ugly to you. You're the one that came
tomorrow.
You came in
be in tomorrow.
Friday and colored my face black.
Talk to my lawyer Everett on all of my money.
Oh, I'm sad that it was going to be Everett.
Yeah.
Call him after 7 o'clock at night, try.
Everett don't work on contingency, and he'll charge you for the Falconeer. Everett likes to make a big showing when he's in court.
Yes, he does. This will wow him. Bring in the Falcons.
First, I'll shred for you with my axe, and then I'll bring in the act.
Defense rest.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
A grieving widow in Brazil.
What? What?
Hang on, I'll give you music to go with this, Dan.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes. A grieving widow in Brazil. Her husband had just passed away. She was in the hearse in which 67-year-old Marciana Silva Barcelos was traveling. That's the woman. Was hit by another vehicle while en route to the cemetery. The hearse was hit from behind, causing her husband's coffin to slam into the grieving widow's head.
No, you're making that up.
Her husband, Jose Silveira Coimbra, had died of a heart attack the night before while at a dance. On the way, her husband's coffin crushed her head.
It's not funny. That's terrible.
She did something to deserve that. I'm sorry.
Even in death, this man was a killer.
Oh, my God.
I mean, the next day, the funeral for your husband, and it's his coffin that just happens to crush your skull and kill you? What did you do?
It's awful. Terrible story.
And, you know, she probably had 2-3 seconds to live after the coffin had crushed her head.
Sure.
She's looking at him going, really?
I've been through enough.
Got you.
Well, at least the coffin wasn't full of lobsters. Oh, what is line 2?
He has a friend. This is back to the baggage claim at the airport. He has a friend who used to, I guess, take from there.
From the airport?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, David.
Hey, Russ. Years back, there was a limo driver who used to walk inside DFW Airport half a dozen different times a day, pick up a bag, walk away, put it in his car, take it home. He walked away with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of clothes, jewelry, cameras, and stuff. After a while, they caught on to what he was doing because he never walked away with any customers, just the people's luggage.
How long did he get away with that?
A couple of years.
And did you know about it through the entire time?
We heard about it through the grapevine. That we knew who it was, but we just couldn't prove who it was. And when he finally got caught, we knew who he was. But
it's a dandy scam. You go in, you pull up in front of the airport with a limo.
Yeah.
They just expect you're picking somebody up. All right, so you got their bags. Maybe they're coming back for them later.
Yeah. And I mean, he just he'd sell it in garage sales. He'd sell it in pawn shops. And enough stuff got noticed being taken away that eventually people started watching the baggage carousels and finally figured out who this guy was and followed him home.
And even if you stood there and watched him pick up your bag, you go, excuse me. You go, oh, I'm sorry. They look just like mine. You walk away. Nobody says a word.
Thanks, David. Well, that's a pretty good scam, John.
Yeah. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I would never do that. I don't steal. What's the matter with you?
How'd you come up with a concept about?
I just thought, well, what I was thinking was, if I'm sitting there, my bags are coming by, and I see somebody else pick them up, I'm going to call the cop. And I thought, No. How many times have I been at a carousel?
Yeah, how many times?
And somebody else reaches for somebody's bag, and they all look alike. And you go, excuse me, that's mine. They go, oh, I'm sorry, my bag looks just like mine. And they keep looking like you're supposed to be there. That's brilliant. All right. You think I steal? I sue, but I don't steal.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
The Dallas Cowboys may get a break Sunday in Washington.
I was talking about this with Cloder in the break. I saw this story. Cowboys may get a break. Mm-hmm. Okay. Romo coming back.
Sure.
Pac-Man possibly coming back.
Maybe.
That's what you think it's going to be the thrust of the story.
Sure.
Redskins running back Clinton Portis could not practice Monday.
Oh, jeez.
Coach Jim Zorn said Portis is 50-50 for Sunday night's game against Dallas.
That's how we win now. The other team gets sick.
Well, Portis sprained his knee during the loss to the Steelers on Sunday. He is second in the league in rushing with 955 yards on 200 carries.
Not a break. The Cowboys maybe have reworked their offense, their defense. You've got players coming off injured reserve. Wade Phillips has reworked his game plan, his playbook. Mm-hmm. No, you're hoping the other team dies.
We're going to turn the corner here. They're dead.
Who are they playing?
Redskins.
Yeah, they still in Washington.
Yes, they are.
All right, you flying over Washington, you blowing out asbestos all over the field.
It's just sad. Cowboys may get a break. Other team may not show up.
Redskins got mesothelioma.
They're listed day to day.
Now, actually, I think the Cowboys are favored by 2 or 3 points on this, aren't they?
You know what? I haven't looked.
So the answer is you don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
That can't be right.
I was surprised when I heard it. I don't care. I'm not going to bet on the game. I'm sure that Shifty over here will.
Why am I shifty?
Because you're betting on anything.
I'm betting on the Cowboys, and I'm going to win this time. Because they're back. Romo's back. He's rested.
Yeah, because they did.
And the Redskins are dying.
And the Redskins they've got the Portis fella out, and so they're going to win.
How much are you dropping on this game?
Need to get back up ahead. So
what is he still down? 800?
Like 875.
So 1,200. 1,200 on the Cowboys. That's a good bet.
Is Romo actually confirmed for Sunday?
I believe so. I think he may still be officially listed as probable for the game, but he's going to play.
How much longer are they going to dry out Pac-Man?
Well, that's
actually, would that be this week or next when we should hear something?
It's supposed to be this week where his officials, the 4 games suspension or 4 weeks is over, but I haven't heard a word about it. So,
well, you also haven't heard any negative press on him blowing rehab.
No.
And if he had screwed it up, that'd have been the first reports we heard.
Well, we don't know where he went.
Well, there's no reason to know.
Well, the doctors aren't going to tell you. They can't. If he screws up, they'll tell the coaches, but the coaches aren't going to leak that information.
They'll tell the league, and depending on whom they tell him the league would leak it.
Well, regardless of where they sent him, if he blew it, they'd already know about it. He'd be on the roof taking a piss off the weather vane.
I hope you get him back just for that reason.
I'm in rehab. Wins out of the North 10-12. I may drop 200 on this game.
Okay. I'll look on the break what the official spread is.
Okay. I might have got it wrong. I was surprised when I heard the Cowboys were favored by, I think they said 2.5.
See, I could see it, obviously you don't know, but I could see it being 2.5 favor for the Redskins at home, playing the Cowboys. But if the news about Portis came out when you saw that line, then perhaps that would adjust it.
All right, find out during the break, Trey.
I'll do it.
Anthony Acevedo thumbs through the worn, yellowed pages of his diary emblazoned with the words, "A Wartime Log" on its cover. It's a catalog of deaths and atrocities he says were carried out on U.S. soldiers held by Nazis at a slave labor camp during World War II. A largely forgotten legacy of the war. The memories are still fresh some 60 years later. Acevedo keeps reading his entries scrawled on the pages with a Schaefer fountain pen he held dear. He was one of 350 U.S. soldiers held at Bergen am Elster, satellite camp of the Nazis' notorious Buchenwald concentration camp. The soldiers working 12-hour days were used by the German army to dig tunnels and hide equipment in the final weeks of the war. Less than half of the soldiers survived their captivity and a subsequent death march, he says. His story is one that was never supposed to be told. He said we had to sign an affidavit saying we never went through what we went through. We weren't supposed to
sign an affidavit with the U.S. government?
Yes.
Yep.
Why is the thing we're going to let vets talk about the
They didn't want people to know how bad it got and what could happen.
Well, yeah, what the techniques were used to resist captivity and evasion and everything else. And also, like, how bad it was because they were afraid it was going to deter people from enlisting.
Yeah,
I still think it would be paramount to make sure that none of that was hidden of what these people go through. You don't see it. You don't see it on the news every day. So in your mind, yeah, I know that we're at war in where are we? Iraq.
Yes,
but I don't see it every day, so I don't think about it every day, and I'm as guilty as anybody else that watches the news. You don't see it nonstop, so you put it out of your head, and you don't think about everything that's going on.
You read the stories every day.
So why do you want to go back and try and gloss over the torture that these people went through?
That apparently was, they made them, I think there's actually some words to the affidavit that they made them sign in that story.
You have it, Dan?
Yeah. The U.S. Army Center of Military History provided a copy of the document signed by soldiers at the camp before they were sent back home. You must be particularly on your guard with persons representing the press, it says. You must give no account of your experience in books, newspapers, periodicals, or in broadcasts, or in lectures. The document ends with, I understand that disclosure to anyone else will make me liable to disciplinary action.
And I go and I serve this country, whether I wanted to go or not, especially if I didn't want to go.
Who really wants to go?
You got people that enlist.
That's true.
And not all of it's just based on the GI Bill getting cash afterwards. Russell Johnson, which we never called yesterday on his birthday. No. We call him today. He's a vet. Right out of high school, he enlisted.
But wasn't it to get something out of the military? A lot of people that are over in Iraq now.
Yeah, that's probably what it was, and I'll tell him that when I call him.
No, I'm just saying, a lot of people did, and they'll admit it that they went in for the GI Bill or whatever.
There are also a lot of people that, they want the education afterwards. There are a lot that go because they want to. I can't think like that.
Well, and most of us can't. But what we're talking about here is World War II, when you had a mass enlistment after Pearl Harbor. Americans were pissed. It wasn't like, well, I guess we're going to have to institute a draft. They didn't need a draft. Everyone signed up in droves.
Yeah, and the biggest incentive wasn't, well, I'm going to get money for college afterwards. Well, I'm not going to go through all of that just to get money to go to school. Well, that's not really a dandy payoff.
Again, a lot of the people we're talking about the current day. They did this before the war started. Then they caught themselves in a situation where, okay, remember that money we gave you for college? Well, we need you to do something for us real quick.
Time to earn it.
Get on this airplane.
That becomes extortion. You went through all of this. You can't tell your story. You're going to sign this affidavit, and if you talk to anybody, you're going to go back and probably go through the military courts.
Yeah, this guy said that paper just weighed on him for years and years and years. He wouldn't talk to even his family about it.
Well, why is he getting away with talking about it now?
I think it's one of those things that I think the government realizes if they come down on this old man, they're going to get run through the ringer in the media like nothing they've
just had on so long. He's gotten so old. He's like, what are you going to do to me? I don't care anymore.
Well, and it's not horrific enough what they went through. Then our own government made them sign documents saying you're going to keep your yap shut. Yeah. Screw you.
Well, no, you won't either. You're signing the document or you're not getting out.
Okay. How's it going to look if this breaks in the media that you're going to hold this money away from me?
That's right. Here, we can discipline you. We can put you in jail and you won't talk to anybody. Yes? Soldier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I keep this rifle?
Yeah.
No deal.
Well, that's a bad idea.
Are we square?
What's even worse than that story is that when he was a kid, obviously he came home and his father called him a coward so much that he had to leave home because he had gotten caught. His father considered him a coward.
You mean when he came back from the war?
Yeah.
Then you kill your dad.
Yeah. No, you don't kill your father.
The man went off and served his country, went through, was caught, went through torture. You got to come back and have anybody give you grief?
Absolutely. They sure did it after Vietnam. People spit on soldiers on the streets. You know that.
You wouldn't expect that from your family. Well, the story with Vietnam was you had stories of soldiers that were U.S. soldiers accused of performing horrific acts. they'd come back to this country, and that's where the baby killer phrases came out. And you had people at the airport spitting on the soldiers. I go through Vietnam, and I come back, and I've seen all of these different acts. I'm going to shoot you at the airport.
Yeah, look what they left me with. One bullet.
How about that?
Well, put that down. Baby killer.
Okay. Sometimes we let them get to full size. Case in point. Do we need a break?
I don't know if you'd really want to do that these days. I'm sure it's probably happened somewhere where someone's coming overseas from Iraq or Afghanistan, and you might have a protester, spit on one of them, but I wouldn't dare do that these days.
No. Yeah, that religious group that got away with protesting military funerals and said that these soldiers are dying because God hates gays and this country is giving gays too many different rights. I don't know how a military sniper didn't pick each one of them off.
I don't know how that.
And there would have been no investigation.
No. And then they have video of them being chased away from a funeral that they shot themselves, that family, that church, whatever it is.
And I think that most of that church was comprised of lawyers, right?
Yes.
So they knew what they could get away with.
Sure. And they just pushed it all the way to the limit. But you're right. There's a point where you're going to protest my son's funeral.
Do you have anything uplifting to go into the break?
Oh, yeah. A Coweta County, Georgia man set his house on fire while cleaning out cobwebs
with
a blowtorch.
That sounds so much like something Chloe would do.
Sounds like something we would do.
Yeah, actually, right.
You're a lot of cobwebs up there.
Oh, man, I got something for you right here.
Let me let this off here.
Oh, that right there? I can use that. Oh, yeah.
It works. Look at him go. Almost gone.
Oh, God. Well, nothing for the cobwebs to hang on to.
Fire.
Why don't you and Dan swing into action, you and your fire training?
With what?
Put it out. You just lit the house on fire.
Dude, he's just reading the story. The room's not really burning. I just get confused. I'm sorry.
Galen Winchell set fire to his home on Smith Road Wednesday.
What the hell does that mean? Won't you guys jump into action and put out what? The story?
No.
Or
the fire you just lit in their minds. It's theater of the mind. Follow.
Okay. See if you can follow this. That's right.
Leave me alone. Get off me. Get off me. I didn't do anything.
Don't step over here. I'm just going to help you.
Can you follow this story?
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Martin Show.
Okay, Daniel, let's go.
All right, Last Check of Traffic is brought to us by Don Davis Auto in Dallas. Got a couple of problems on I-20. One is 20 westbound at Dowdy Ferry Road. You have an accident reported there. And also I-20 eastbound at Lancaster Road. You have an accident reported there. And then over in Fort Worth at 35 northbound at Highway 280. You have an accident blocking the right lane, which is, of course, just making rush hour even worse. There's your Last Check of Traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, 60 for the low tonight. Isolated thunderstorms possible. Nothing showing up on the radar right now, though. Should be 72 tomorrow for the high. We're at 77 right now. Live 105.3.
Out here, are those Vietnam vets on hold or just vets in general?
The one on line 2 is a Vietnam vet. The other one is a vet of Desert Storm.
All right. Yes, Tony.
Hey, thanks for your support to us guys, but a mistake. In 1973 and 74, when I was coming back from overseas, we were told by our military advisors, as soon as you hit stateside, get out of your uniform and put on civilian clothes.
This was because of the Vietnam protests?
The general not liking us. You know, we didn't come home as heroes as our guys do today. We came home to not knowing what was around the corner when we got off the plane. I was met by my parents, and they had a package for me, and it was basically civilian clothes, go in the restroom and change. Now, yeah, you could tell by my haircut that I was pretty well military, but, you know, my dress uniform I couldn't wear out in public, and I lived on a military base.
What were some of the things
in L.A.?
What were some of the things going on at the airports when you guys were coming back?
General protest signs outside, people walking up to military guys and calling us baby killers. I mean, yeah, I was in Vietnam, but I was a staff NCO for personnel. But I was still told, get out of your uniform. I couldn't wear my uniform with pride. And my dad was in the military. He was in the Navy during World War II. And I could not wear my uniform with pride out in the civilian public of Los Angeles.
How did that whole mentality, how did it coagulate? I mean, you still have servicemen doing things nobody wants to do. And you want to make war pretty, then you go over there and you handle it yourself. Don't let somebody go and do it and live in those circumstances, come back and not be happy with the way that it was handled.
Well, this was Vietnam, too. It was the first political war. You know, Korea was kind of political. Truman kind of got in there and told MacArthur, don't go any further. In World War II, Roosevelt told the War Department, do what you got to do. Just keep me in the loop. But nowadays, it's everybody's micromanaging the military. We can't shoot a rifle unless we clear it with 3 levels of military and 6 levels of civilians above. And we've got our hands tied. But yet our guys are coming home, and they're not doing any more than what I did or what World War II vets did. But you saw World War II.
Well, I got the perception of the difference between World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. World War II had an event where we were attacked on our own soil. You had Korea and Vietnam that were police actions that the civilians didn't really get a handle on, and that's where the confusion came from. You didn't have that big catalyst of the Japs attacking Pearl Harbor, and that's where the bonding came from.
Well, it's just like I teach my kids. I teach history. And in World War II,
did I get all that right?
Saw somebody getting shot.
Impressive.
It was on the newsreel 2 or 3 weeks later. Vietnam, if we saw somebody shot, it was a day later, 2 days later. So we saw the instantaneousness. And the same thing with the civil rights, that it was TV that made it ugly. And that's when we changed.
I really don't want to cut off with that, but you can tell he ain't talked to nobody since Nixon.
In the Middle East, because
he's glad to tell you, and it's Veterans Day.
Well, I got that off
Saturday night, where we did.
All right, okay. You talk to him.
No. You
we
go
had
ahead.
the still photographer.
Yeah. All right, I'll reach over and get
No, I'll leave him there. He thinks he's still on.
Okay.
That way he'll feel better about this country. He doesn't think somebody else pissed on him.
Except at the time when he stops talking and we're not there.
I got it handled.
Think that Vietnamese or the Vietnam soldier was bad, and that's why we'd get yelled at and spit upon. And if somebody, even if we were in civilian clothes and somebody,
okay, I was wrong.
It had to be somebody that served our country.
Yes.
And one of the worst wars with the worst PR, where there was no appreciation, there was no heroes parade when they came home. Maybe he's done.
Cold water on her.
Well, thank you.
That's how it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably had a lot of pent-up anger, and he never really gets to say that to a large audience. A room full of kids is one thing, but a radio station on Veterans Day is something else. He felt the need to make a full statement.
I got it, and I can't say that I know what they went through, because you can't read that or see the newsreels and actually be able to say, I can empathize.
You asked a really good question, which I still don't understand. Where did that germinate? Where did that start that we weren't proud of our fighting men?
Because you had news reports coming back, and you'd see U.S. soldiers attacking Vietnamese. And I don't care how you play it. If war was fun, everybody'd be out doing it.
I know, and I just can't imagine spitting on somebody or even protesting. I'm so proud now when I see the TV cameras at the airports. And
what kind of risk are you also taking if you saw these news reports and you really thought all those things were true and you spit on a serviceman coming back from Vietnam? How long do you think your head's going to exist with you? You and your head are going home in separate cars.
They should, absolutely should.
Well, and what people did not grasp then that they do now is the military then, they didn't know who was a civilian and who was an enemy, because you would have someone in plain clothes that might have a bomb, might have a gun,
and then on a regular basis.
Yeah, and then you also had Hanoi Jane, who went over there and posed with their troops.
Jane Fonda.
I know. Get over this one.
Oh, F her.
Not now. Especially not after Ted's been in it.
Ted came out and said, "I'm alone. I'd rather be alone than with Jane Fonda."
Went out and actually sat with the Vietnamese.
Yeah.
With their servicemen, and I don't know how she was never tried for any form of treason.
No.
I mean, you had the PR stink that went along with it, but
because there was
providing comfort to the enemy.
Oh yeah. I mean,
and I'm sure it wasn't just comfort that they got.
She put a face.
Look at that. Let's pull a dog.
No.
Don't. She why?
She put a celebrity face to the anti-war, anti-troop movement. And I do believe that she furthered that.
Well, her goal was to humanize the enemy. You don't want to do that. We don't like them. We want them dead. You can't think of them as humans.
No, I mean, again, Vietnam.
And you certainly don't go over there and give them free American poon.
No, you certainly don't.
Speaking of that.
What?
Steeble?
What?
Your fat old girlfriend's name was Steeble?
Her last name?
Did Steeble wobble?
Oh, you're an ass.
What?
That might explain the chipped teeth.
That maybe one time she fell down?
Mm-hmm.
What's your issue?
I
didn't purposely go out and find a fat chick when I was 16 with a missing tooth and a baby whose name was Steeble that didn't fall down. It's all I had access to in Pleasant Grove.
You could. I'm sure there had been somebody.
There was nobody left. I wasn't into sports. I had nothing to offer.
No hot car.
I didn't have anything. So you had to... It was slim pickings.
What did you do after Steeble?
You mean after the tow truck driver took away my only source of poon?
Mm-hmm.
I went on sabbatical. I think it was a year or so before I started dating somebody else. I got a good one the second time. All right, the second one was fat.
Was she really? You never told us about the second one.
No. Yeah. Dan.
Internal reports at Prince George's County Jail in Maryland reveal that a video camera failed to record the first 5 minutes when guards arrived in a cell to find a dead inmate.
Oh, I'm sure there's video of me screwing the fat chick someplace.
No doubt.
But they missed the beating of this guy? They beat him or they showed up, it was a medical call?
They're saying they showed up, it was a medical call. He had an inmate that was down in his cell. The Washington Post reports it reviewed 13 statements that guards, supervisors, and jail nurses provided to internal investigators on the day 19-year-old Ronnie White was found dead. The statements show that a handheld camera, which guards are required to use when responding to emergencies in cells, malfunctioned and did not record the time when guards entered White's cell and started CPR and called 911.
All right, what's their beef?
Well, their beef is they're saying, ooh, it's suspicious.
Isn't it odd that the camera failed just in the time that you guys got in there and he was found strangled to death?
All right. Well, they were called after the incident happened.
Yeah, it just looks suspicious when cameras suddenly fail.
That's not unheard of.
Well,
you're in prison.
Yes.
People have other things to worry about.
A lot of them.
But Trey wants to focus on a fat chick I screwed in 1976.
Oh, let this one go.
You dated a steeple wobble.
Did we find her? Is she coming up here?
I finally remembered her last name, so I wrote it down so Trey could go on public data and find out what happened to it.
Why do you care?
I'm just curious. What kind of other choices she made? Obviously, if you dump me for a tow truck driver.
Yeah.
How many other wise decisions did you make over the last 30-some-odd years?
That sounded like a pretty wise decision at the time. You were working at Wendy's. He had a good job with a truck and a nice uniform.
It wasn't his truck?
Well, he still got to drive it. It was probably a lot nicer than whatever you were driving. What? Just being honest.
He had a better CB name.
The Tin Soldier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You beat me down.
Oh, no.
And don't say it. Don't. It's been on the air enough. I don't need my handle out there.
It was very creative.
It was funny at the time.
It still is.
Very.
And Cow Patty Daddy's just...
God!
Yeah. That's good. That's funny. You know, trips off your tongue. Cow Patty Daddy.
That wasn't even the first one I picked.
What was the other one?
I'd rather.
Tell me.
Nice.
Oh, come on. It's all out there now. This is and so in the past.
Well, King Ding Dong. Dick Dragon Station Wagon.
How'd you ever lose a fat chick with a name like that?
Hey, Jan, there's still part of my back left. Why don't you hop on? Still a good spot right here. Grab some back fat and just go with the rest of them. King Ding Dong was popular in the 70s. I thought I would go along with the celebrity name recognition.
Can you give us example?
You gonna keep being cute?
No, I'm done.
You ain't watching news recently, have you?
Nope.
Keep mouth. Go ahead, Dan.
Today's hero of the day.
Trey Lee. I'm going with you.
Really?
Read the hero of the day.
It's a parrot.
Named Willie.
What'd Willie do?
Hero of the Day award goes to a parrot named Willie. Last Friday, Megan Howard of...
actually, I read about this, and I don't... Why it struck me, but this was... It's kind of cool. An animal would do anything.
Yeah, especially a parrot.
Because my house, something's on fire, or there's something going on, right. They're going to keep licking their weenies.
Well, that's the immediacy of the business.
Let's see. Danger? Yeah. Pink thing. Yeah, got to protect the pink thing.
And it's closer.
Keep it wet in case of fire.
Last Friday, Megan Howard of Denver, Colorado, was babysitting a 2-year-old girl named Hannah Rusk when she heard her pet parrot, Willie, start to scream, mama, baby, over and over. So Megan ran into the next room to see what was wrong, and she found Hannah choking on a Pop-Tart. Fortunately, Megan was able to perform the Heimlich maneuver and save Hannah's life. According to Megan, if Willie wouldn't have warmed me, I probably wouldn't have come out of the bathroom in time because Hannah was already turning blue, her lips were blue, and everything.
You don't think of a parrot being smart enough to know the baby's in distress.
I think most animals know when there's any kind of distress.
Some of them just don't care.
Yes.
Well, maybe they don't care.
I see my dog sitting in the family room going, Daddy's being shot in the bedroom by an intruder. Well.
Oh, well. Nothing for me to do anyway.
Or even if it's a cat. Like if you have a bad, if you have a bad day and you have a dog that cares, you come home and the dog's just wagging his tail just to make you feel better. Where if it's a cat, it's like, have a bad day? Sucks, don't it? Feed me.
Yeah, if something's going on to the rest of the house and the cat's watching, it's like, well, that's a tough break there, Ash.
Me, I'm a cat. You don't think I have a tough life? You want to hear tough? I'm a cat.
I can't help you with anything. I have no opposing thumbs. if I could. I wouldn't really need you because I can do the can opener.
You think your day was bad? You should see the hairball I left for you on your bed.
You with the axe. Could you open me up some tender riddles for you? How long before we need a break?
Now.
All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Play at your own risk. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Fox News just ran that. They said gun sales in October were up 15%. I think it's over the previous year. That's where's the paranoia coming from?
Again, I don't know. Other than a few people started, and then it's like, well, they must know something I don't know. Let me get out there and I'm going to get mine too before they're all out.
Well, it's like you've got a Democrat, the party that's running both houses of Congress and the White House. So
there's not going to be an outright ban on guns.
No, but there very well could be a ban on assault weapons.
I don't want people to have assault weapons.
I'm with you. I don't have a problem with that.
Just the name in itself is threatening.
That's why they call them that.
Well, what's the necessity?
There's not a necessity at all. It's simply for fun. They're really, really fun to shoot. That's all. It's nothing else, and no reason to have one at all. Like a 50 caliber.
Well, not everybody that buys an assault weapon is going to use it for fun.
No, of course not. That's the general populace is. They're really just fun to shoot. It's fun to shoot targets. The velocity.
And unless you're going to use it for self-defense, I don't want you to have one.
I wouldn't use it for self-defense. If somebody came in my house, I wouldn't use an assault rifle.
Oh, if they broke into the house?
Yeah.
Home invasion?
Well, I mean, I have other guns that are easier to tote around. That I don't want leaning up against the wall. An assault rifle.
You have an assault rifle?
Yeah. I have an AR-15. You knew that.
How come?
It's fun to shoot. It was just really fun. I bought it back when Eddie Boyd was here. He said, "You want an assault rifle?" I went, "How much?" He gave me a really good price. I said, "Yeah, it'd be fun." And I went out and shot it a few times out at Joey's property. And we have a tank with a big mud wall.
Uh-huh.
He set up all the groceries. We blow up Coke bottles. It's just fun. That's all. Don't use it for anything else. Price night.
Have you? It's not what?
I don't even have any ammo for it right now. Actually, it's not loaded. Obviously.
Have you checked the history of it?
Of the gun?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of that. Why you got to say that?
You're not curious of previous owners?
How would you check?
Where it's been?
How would you check that?
I'm sure it's got a serial number on it.
And you run that?
Well, if you got it from Eddie Boyd, it might not.
Great. I hope it was new.
And you hate to get into that area of certain weapons. You don't want people's hands because then the trickle of thinking is,
where do you stop?
Well, then they're going to go all the way to handguns, and then we're going to be absolutely screwed.
No, I don't know.
But if you've got idiots that are 3 or 4 miles away from TMS that are doing target practice with a 50 caliber, and they don't have the expertise to actually hit a mud wall, I don't want you to have one. I don't care what your needs are. I don't care what your constitutional right is. I don't want you to own it. You're an idiot.
Well, that is true. The man was an idiot. Obviously, didn't set the thing up correctly. That's going to happen no matter what. Even if it's a 9mm and it's a quarter mile, you can still hurt people.
And if you've got something that can travel that distance and do that damage, because it went, I think they said 2.5 miles from wherever he missed. Mm-hmm. Made it all the way out to Texas Motor Speedway, went through a motorhome, and shattered some chick's arm.
I can't even imagine. Even though I've held those shells, and they're huge. You're right. That should be...
If you're going to fire something with that much firepower, maybe you Get a taller mud wall.
Or possibly like they do fully automatic.
Or maybe you don't have one.
Machine guns, they make you take extra training and have a license to have a fully automatic submachine gun. Those are fun to shoot. You shot one of those ones with me. Those were fun.
That was 20 years ago, and I had enough.
Really? I thought it was fun.
And there was just that it doesn't stay with you long.
No.
But we were out on the gun range. We were shooting a segment for the TV show. We had police officers with us. So it was a safe environment. Just for a half second, you got this thing through your mind. Okay, nobody run from me. Hey, let it go.
Just spins it through your head just for half a second.
That's why when you had it, I went and laid down in the car.
I wondered where you went.
I'm not going to stay out there with you in an assault rifle.
Oh, I would.
Actually, those were machine guns.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, fully automatic. That was fun to shoot. Just that simple. There's no reason to have one. Fun to shoot.
Line 1. Here we go. Yes, Bobby.
Hey, Russ. You know, it's not just assault rifles that they're after. They're after semi-automatics, and they make a semi-automatic shotgun, in case you're not aware of it. And once you start letting them take one, and they're going to go for the next, and they're going to go for the next, and we're going to wind up like Australia, where only the criminals have guns, and the people can't even protect themselves. So, you know, you don't want to start that domino effect going.
Well, and that was something I went ahead and threw out because that gets into a real dangerous area. But how do you know they're going to come take them all?
How do you know they're not?
You can't play that angle. How do you know they're going to come take them all?
Well, you can't play that angle then. I mean,
yeah, I can.
You have to look at.
They haven't come to take them. Still got your gun?
I've still got my gun.
All right, and there are also certain weapons that you can't buy. How come they haven't come to get your handgun already?
Well, the thing is, you can own just about any weapon that you want to. The thing is, law-abiding citizens should be allowed to own whatever they want to own.
No, because we're a country of boo-boo to fools. Don't scream at me on Veterans Day. We're a country of boo-boo to fools. We have to be told to wear seatbelts. Mm-hmm. We have to be told to wear safety devices.
Absolutely.
We got to have special classes to show us how to strap our kids into the back seat in a baby holder.
We have to be told.
And do I really want everybody to have access to any weapon that's made? What is it, Dan?
I was going to say, and we have to be told not to text through a school zone.
It's got to be reinforced. Hey, you know what? If you're driving, as a country, we'd like for you to pay attention.
You're awfully pushy, you and your countrymen over here.
And I know that might be a valid argument if you start with one realm of weapons, that it might finally get down to handguns and personal protection. But it won't.
No, you have the Second Amendment that is there for a reason. They're not going to come get your handguns or anything like that. Possibly can they go after assault rifles and ban them? Maybe. But, again, that the Founding Fathers really didn't envision a day where you would own a gun that can shoot off, 20 rounds a second.
Well, and that's where the gray area is, and that's why you've got access to these guns. And I don't want to come off like an anti-gun freak.
Because you're not.
But there are certain things that we just don't need. Just because it was in the military and it's been manufactured doesn't mean that you need to have one.
Like the 50 cal, is that what you're saying?
50 caliber, I don't want you to have anything with Sherman on it. I don't want any howitzers in the house.
Okay.
I don't want any launchers.
No, all right, I agree with you.
So not everything that the military manufactures, we have access to. All right, so that's I've been banned from purchasing that. Okay, where's your trickle down? Why haven't they come to get all my guns?
They won't ever come get your guns in this country. I mean, I know that sounds really overly simplistic. And there's five guys screaming at the car radio right now. You don't know that, stupid.
You start one place and then get them all. Next thing I'll be left with is a Zitch gun.
And people either A, didn't hear about it, or B, they just don't care, which is what I think. When all this started last week, Obama released a statement saying that his people released a statement saying Obama respects the constitutional rights of Americans to bear arms and that he will protect the rights of hunters and other law-abiding Americans to purchase, own, transport, and use guns.
I'll tell you right now, that people are screaming back at the radio saying, that's what he's saying now.
And this is the same.
Until January 25th.
I mean, really think about it. Did you lose all your guns when Clinton was in office, the last Democratic president, in 8 years? No.
He had other things he was thinking about.
Well, for 6.5 years,
he
didn't steal your guns.
They're selling guns out the door as fast as they can make them.
The difference is Clinton signed into law in 94 the semi-automatic assault weapons ban, along with no more than a 10-round clip except for police and military.
Right.
That expired 4 years ago, and people are worried he's going to take that away, which in that case, JD, your AR-15, who knows?
So what do? They come to my house?
Yeah.
They don't know I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and that's the other thing. I don't know if it's something that would be retroactive. It could be, okay, from this point forward, unless you didn't get one.
Well, here's the problem is all it takes is one email, one utterance of any type of stricter gun control, and the paranoia.
Oh, yeah.
Just, it grows. And there's nothing you're not going to be able to stop it. You're not going to be able to talk anybody out of it. To even have a discussion is useless. Go get them all. Get as many as they'll let you take. And guess what's going to happen? If they decide that they don't want you to have those later, who are they going to look at first? They're going to look at a person with one gun or somebody that made a mad rush at the very end.
You're exactly right. You're the ones going to be on the radar.
And it really is, you're right, Russ. I mean, there is a certain line that has to be made. I mean, does anyone really think it should be okay for someone to own something beyond an assault rifle? Like, as a guy called in saying any weapon available, it's like, well, I don't think I want my neighbor to have an RPG. You know?
Maybe they like to hunt.
What, the forest?
Sometimes people like to run up the score.
You absolutely positive you got to kill everything in the woods?
I hate squirrels. Hang on. Line 3? He's a cop? All right. Yes, Wendell.
How are you today, Russ?
Good.
I think that I just want to add that it like the last caller, if you give them an opening to outlaw certain weapons, then they're just going to keep on and keep on and keep on. If you'll remember that there was not a 5 waiting period on buying a handgun at one time. That's just come here recently because the anti-gun folks have got that in the door, in the legislation door. And being a police officer, I don't agree that the government should stop you from owning a weapon. Now, some people don't deserve weapons, and that they shouldn't have them in their hot little hands. So I agree with you there. But I don't think the government should come in and say, you can't have this weapon or you can't have this weapon. We're talking about a semi-automatic weapon.
Okay, well, semi-automatic I got. But you don't think there should be a limit on what type of weapon that the general public should be? You deal with idiots every day. Do you really want some of them to have access to any kind of weapon they want?
Well, they've got access to it anyway, Russ. They're a lot better armed than we do. And they don't go by the legal means getting these weapons.
Well, I understand about the criminal aspect, but you've got... All right, let them have them all. I'm wrong. It's going to happen regardless. Let them... take them all.
Well, good question. I want to ask Dan. When they had the automatic weapon ban...
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You can't ask the question. I don't even hear the answer.
Okay.
Give it another shot. Do you know what he's going to ask?
No, not yet.
Jump to the very end.
Then why?
Give me the middle part.
They had the ban,
right,
but they never started taking away more weapons.
No.
So that's what these people are afraid is going to happen.
That ban, what they're also talking about is you had certain bans, and then now you've got a waiting period before you can actually buy a gun.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, what do you care?
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, that's a positive.
Well, criminals don't have a waiting period. All right, I got that, and you're never going to be able to get rid of all the guns. I don't want that to happen, because then you're going to absolutely be left defenseless with nowhere to go. And when it comes to first line of defense, it's not the police officers. They're going to be there after something's already happened. You are your first line of defense.
Absolutely, in your own home. And this is our country, but that's never.
But if somebody breaks into the house, I'm not going to set up a .50 caliber unless I got time.
Just to watch the fireworks. This is going to be so cool. I hope he gets in.
If they're beating on the door for 10 or 15 minutes, and I got time to set it up, okay, you asked for this one. That door should give away about anything. We're about 10 seconds away.
Turn just like.
Hey, kick it in! Try kicking it! That's all!
Oh, hell, I'll unlock it.
All right. Yeah, hang on. All right!
Stand there for 8 seconds.
Turn the flashlight on, look around. Oh, no. That's big.
Guns good, aren't they? You bring one like this?
No.
Is that all you brought?
Yeah.
All right, here, take this one.
That's only a 9mm.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, it's going to hurt, isn't it?
And I'm going to give you the 9mm. I'm back here at the 50 caliber.
No, don't move.
God, Honey,
help me feed the bullets through.
He's standing there like Rambo with an M60 and a bullet chain.
We feed the bullets.
Do we need a break?
Yes.
All right.
Do you want to get right?
She kind of looks like the Frito Bandito, don't you?
It's all natural. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
You guys already run the mic outside?
Yep.
All 6 cannons?
Yep.
We're going to do the... when was the last time we did the salute with the cannons?
4th of July?
Yeah.
So that?
Mm-hmm. Right before.
Why is it we can only get... We have ours, and then the guy that gave us our small cannon brings his 5.
Right.
Why can't we get 7? So one time we do a 21 gun?
Well, the guy who brought it to us, like, he only has, actually, I think he has 3. Then he borrows another 2 from some other people. We just need that. I don't know why we can't get that 7th cannon, but
do you hear the words coming out of your mouth? Why we can't get the 7th cannon? Didn't you just 5 minutes ago say people shouldn't be able to have just any kind of gun? And you've got a cannon. You've got 6 cannons.
Don't get anal.
Quit nitpicking.
6 cannons.
This is a tribute.
Well, what if I want to do a tribute with my 50 cal?
this shoots blanks.
It's still a cannon. 6 of them.
But there aren't projectiles. Are there?
Mm-mm.
All right.
They blow things up. We put stuff in front of them and things explode.
It's a cannon.
I know it's a cannon. You have 6 of them.
Go out. Just do one. Blow it off and let me hear how close it is to the mic.
Okay.
Just one. I'm actually having to restrain myself from sending Dan out there with a bucket of black cats.
I was wondering what was getting ready to happen.
Is that Ruse?
Yeah.
Tell him to shut up, go back into his hydroponics.
Hey, Ruse.
How long?
All right, I'm ready.
Hang on, let me turn my headphones down. All right, go ahead. What are you laughing at? Sounds like your truck.
It does sound like my truck. Damn it.
Trey, whose car is that? Trey? Hell, it could be mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be any of them out there.
I wonder if he destroyed something.
No.
Oh, well, what? Where you been? Whose alarm is that?
It's actually closed. It twisted a little bit and kind of aimed that direction.
All right. All right, have somebody reload that one and come back in.
Okay.
All right.
And
what?
6 cannons, and that one that didn't sound like it went off too smoothly. It hit the microphone, it twisted off. You're going to have six of these 3 times.
We did it a few months ago.
I know. It's bound to happen one of these days. Something is not going to work out the way we planned, because we never planned.
These cannons are only, a foot and a half long?
Yeah, a foot and a half.
And
it's reinforced something.
But they're not tied
Tough
down.
stuff.
Yeah, hard. Cannons.
Down to anything. You heard it sling around out there.
That's why it has the wheels for the recoil.
Why, what happened to the mic when you shut it off?
Well, the cannon, it just rolled back.
Okay. Did you move the mic?
No.
Move it when you go back out there.
Okay.
If the cannon's going to hit it, move the mic back.
It didn't hit it last time.
It hit it when you just now did it.
Okay. I guess it was too close.
My bad. We do plan.
All right. Dan, you got something else to read, so
Yeah, sure.
we can regroup.
Is foreplay overrated?
Yes.
I figured you'd answer that. Guys, does your lady always complain
Well,
about...
if there's a story and it asks that, the answer is always yes.
Yeah.
Even if nobody asked, it's still yes.
Well, they say, guys, does your lady always complain about how you don't spend enough time on foreplay? Well, now you can explain to her that foreplay is overrated. A new survey out of Europe found that foreplay lasts an average of 15.4 minutes, while the average session of actual sex lasts 16.2. But the researchers say that's too much foreplay and not enough actual action. Because according to the study, the longer you actually have sex, the more likely she is to climax. A man named Stuart Brody led the survey. He says sex therapists and educators put an overwhelming emphasis on foreplay, but the evidence shows that intercourse is significantly more important. More attention should be given to improve the quality and duration of intercourse rather than the foreplay.
This guy trying to sell a book.
Probably.
That's what it sounds like. Well, the women have to get warmed up. You have to have foreplay.
But you can't have an orgasm unless you're actually performing the act. And rubbing around and licking stinky things is not going to give you an orgasm.
But A, it can. B, that gets them ready for the other thing. It ought to be evenly balanced, at least.
Why is it guys don't need foreplay to get ready?
Because we're guys. Man, we're ready anytime. Girls are not.
Why all the extra effort for somebody else? Why don't they learn how to speed up instead of selling us books on slowing down?
Sometimes the women can get themselves a little bit ready.
But most of the books that are relationship-based, that are talking about sex, are all talking about telling the guy to slow down and enjoy the moment. Why don't you pick it up a little?
Because they can't. Physically, they can't just pick it up. It takes a while to warm up. It takes a while to get in the mood, get everything flowing, and be ready for the
Since we're supposed to procreate, you should be as quick on the draw as we are.
They're not, though. We know this. You don't, but then most people do.
I'm very busy.
I know you are very busy, and you don't have time to spend any time with her and kiss around and kiss her neck and rub her, and lick her toes.
You know,
I did that for Dan.
Even though, John, you're talking about doing it to a chick, for some reason, it's still horrific.
And I don't know why. It's not like I don't like JD. I love JD, but
we don't like you having sex.
Well,
and I'm a huge fan of foreplay, but when it comes out of JD, it's...
I'm sorry about that.
Or you just get too into the actual...
Because it's all part of it.
Romantic aspect. Get down there and lick their toes.
You do. You get rose petals and put them in the bathtub, and then you give her a nice foot massage and a back, shoulder
Well,
rub.
the problem is, after you blow your load, then you got to clean all that up.
Well, yeah. That's all part of it. It's all part of the evening. You make it an evening. It doesn't always have to be an evening, but just every once in a while, it'd be nice if you spent some time on her. And I don't mean that way.
I don't know what that means.
Just being on her. Like, that's your idea of sex.
Well, according to Dan in the story, that's the only way that they're going to have the orgasm. Is to get on there and do it.
You just keep on doing it.
Why don't they write a book for chicks that just says, have one? Stop making us dig around. Stop making us have to slow down just so you're going to have an orgasm. Have one.
They have to be taught, and every guy's different, and sometimes guys don't know what to do.
You got fingers?
So?
You got pointy things around the house?
Well, I want you to
have
do
a seat.
I want you to do it. A seat. Oh, dear God.
Are we set outside, Trey?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing.
What are you smirking about?
Just you and just getting on there and doing it? No foreplay, no nothing?
How long do you spend on foreplay?
That depends.
If you teach playing?
No foreplay then.
Hug 'em horns. Did you have one?
No.
Okay.
Well, where are you going?
Game?
That game will wait. They play every week.
Halftime?
They play all the time.
Halftime?
Every week they play it. I don't ever.
You got 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Good and fingered.
You.
Watch me through the door enjoying myself. You know where the G-spot is?
Yes.
Rub on it for a while.
Where do you find it?
Yeah, I don't got time to find it.
Yes, you do.
Get it good and engorged, and it'll be easier for me to get at later.
So your football team's more important than me.
Yeah.
The football team was around before you were.
You ain't douching enough.
UT football don't reek.
I go in there all day and sit next to the Zenith, and not once do I look at it and go, ha! All right, Trey, how many guys are already out there?
2.
All right, so you need 3 more?
Yeah.
Take Chloe and Dan. Is this something Alfie can do?
Yeah.
All right. You guys go with him. Okay. You got headphones?
Yes.
Okay.
Plugs.
You got the plugs for the end of the show?
I do. You got 30 seconds.
Hey, Chloe.
Yeah.
Don't run down the hall or nothing. He's just standing out there.
Oh, that's a show, man. This is a good show.
Must be 45 feet to that door. Probably going to take me a good 2 minutes.
They're not
Do I have what for what?
30 seconds to listen to a new Ozzy Osbourne TV commercial. It's cut number 64. It's for Samsung Mobile. And because he can't talk, he has to text everybody in the commercial.
Okay.
It's just funny to hear him mumble.
What cut is it again?
64.
All right.
Black hot coffee, please.
Excuse me?
Can I get black coffee?
Gets his phone out.
He wants black coffee.
Right.
Coffee. Thank you.
Ready to go.
Video next, please.
What?
I got a video next, please.
English. Got it.
What is it, bollocks?
What?
That's disturbing, Ozzy.
He's in his doctor's office.
Make yourself heard with the full QWERTY keyboard Samsung Propel.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's just brand new. It hasn't even been out yet. I just found the audio today.
All right, hold on. Yeah, let's see. Let me get the music. And, okay. And Trey?
Yes.
Is everybody where they need to be?
Everybody's where they need to be.
Okay. Now, are you actually going to do the, you going to be in charge of load, reload, and keep everybody synced up?
Yes.
Okay. How far away are you from the mic?
5 feet.
All right. As long as I can hear the cannons.
Yes. I think you'll be able to hear them.
And again, our 18-gun salute.
Maybe next time. We'll have 7.
To our military veterans. All right. All right, Trey, anytime. Is somebody in the parking lot?
The place next door. All right.
It's where?
The place next door. Somebody.
Oh, all right. Good.
3, 2, 1. Jeez.
Even with only 6 cannons, that's still impressive.
Amazing.
That's our tribute.
Very nice.
Hold on one moment.
My bad.
More information.
That was close.
My bad. More information about the Russ Martin Show, pictures, videos, explosions, cannons, and more. Go to russmartin.com. To answer any question you might have about the show, go to russmartin.info. Email the show, and only during the show, send that to the studio at russmartin.com. Other websites are johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com.
Stop it.
Real. I mean,
I couldn't help myself.
You know, every time this is coming now. So the question I'm asking, really?
Yeah. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it coming. No, maybe one time we can do it without screwing it up.
Michael,
he gets so wound up in his direction of everybody getting the cannons going. He gets so wound up in that I don't think that he thinks that anything like that could happen. Because he wants to make sure everything's right, everything's in place.
Well, he's on 5 or 6 go
He's
off.
pointing at people. He's like just making sure. And he's like just
look at Trey's face.
Direction.
Look at Trey's face. He didn't.
And I told Chloe, I went, give it 10, 15 seconds this last go round. So there'll be an air of calm. Trey.
What?
What are you doing?
Trying to lower my pulse.
All right, go ahead, John. All right, JohnDavidRyan.com, DanO'Malley.com, DJClo.net, TreyTrenholm.com, ChuckMeat.com. Let's see what else we have here. The official caterer of the Russ Martin Show, Sugar Babies Barbecue, their website, SugarBabiesBBQ.com. Russ gets his guitars and band equipment. The Guitar Center. GuitarCenter.com. The official airline of the Russ Martin Show, proudly, no doubt, is Southwest Airlines, Southwest.com, and the official site for Live 1053, Live1053.com.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. You're a dick. Was that aimed at me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can now listen to the Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.
The Russ Martin Show rocks the Metroplex.